Grinding discs. You always need grinding discs.
Have you seen that pile of grinding discs I've got there?
You should have the DeWalt's behind you.
It's nearly a foot high. Hi everybody! Today is Saturday. The temperature is currently 9.9 degrees and it's
dropping.
And it's 20 past 10 in the morning. Salut.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Happy Easter.
Would you like to introduce yourselves? I'm Nick.
I'm Dave.
I'm Howard.
And today we're going to do a questions and answers podcast style video. It's going to be very light-hearted. This will be going out New Year's Day. We've been asking people over the week if they've got any questions to ask us, and we've got a few. Dave's worked very hard. He's been collating all the data, and we've got a few to go at. It's freezing cold in here. I might have to put my coat on. We've had the heater running for a bit, but it's not really made much odds. Shall we get straight into it? Have you had a poo this morning?
I have actually, yes.
Was it a good one?
It was a double flush.
A double flusher?
Yes.
A U-band battler.
Bit of a struggle.
Oh. I'm going to start with a question for you guys.
Oh.
Are you ready for Christmas?
Yeah. I've not had to do anything. All I've done's work. And the wife sorted everything out.
Shall we tell people what we do for a living? That is a question, actually. Shall we save that for a bit?
Yeah, go on.
Let's not get too excited. We have got some questions, as I've said. They're all car related. There's a few aimed at me, but I don't want it to be about me. I want it to be about these lads as well. I've known these lads for years. I met Howard at university back in
2002. I reckon.
23 years ago.
2002, September. University of Derby. Computer Science, Group 5. To be precise. Group 5 we were.
How do you remember that?
I remember all the useless things, but nothing I ever need to know.
Computer science, that's what we did?
I attempted software engineering, but the first year was a generic course,
yeah,
so
computer
anyone
science.
wanting to do computer science, systems analysis, networks, whatever, it was all, the first year was the same, and then you branched off afterwards. I branched off to the pub normally.
Oh, dude.
The Union
Student
Arms.
Union Arms. Hey, mate, you alright? Yeah, sounds. What have we got this morning? I don't know, what was it? What sort of things did we used to do?
All sort. Well, they used to serve at 9, didn't you, for a start?
Absolutely leathered by 10 o'clock in the morning. Steaming.
Brilliant.
Remember Jules? Horizontal Jules? He never left the Union Arms. He ended up DJing in there. He was in there so often.
I think that was his official postal address.
So we met in 2002. When did we meet?
Mid-90s?
Would be mid-90s,
Yeah.
How did we meet?
We met.
I
I
can't
knew your
remember.
brother. I knew George. I
Is
went
that
to
how we
school
met?
with George, yeah. George was year above. I used to go mountain biking and stuff with him. And then, we just seemed to...
You just fancied his brother more.
Pretty much, yeah.
Is George your older brother or a younger brother?
His younger brother is 6 years younger than me, George.
Yeah.
Is.
Okay.
What is he, 48 now? I was going to say 28.
How old am I?
I don't know. 50
53.
something. 50, yeah.
Are you 53?
I'll be 47.
I told somebody you're 55 this week.
I feel it.
I was talking about you at work.
I do feel 55. What's the worst thing about getting old?
I reckon the worst thing about getting old is...
Hangovers.
Oh yeah, they last at least a day. You've got to get up in the night to go for a waz.
I don't.
And then...
That's we the bed.
Yeah.
Blame your daughter.
Play the one. Hey up, Ducky, you pissed the bed again.
Like a map of Africa.
On the Shroud of Turin.
Oh, cracking. And then trying to get down the stairs in the morning when your knees are all stiff.
My left knee's had it. But kneel down, I can't get up.
So I think,
Can't get up.
realistically, a bungalow is a very good idea.
Yeah, my vision's somewhat impaired and my knees are... That's about me. Oh, my hands take a bit of getting going now as well. I get a bit of arthritis in my fingers.
I need to get up 2 hours before I go to work now.
Do you always poo before you get up?
Before I get up, yeah, I leave it in bed with the wife.
Sounds good. Shall we ask some questions?
Yes.
I think we should start with something to do with the car. See?
With this car,
Yeah.
we've got a question from a viewer.
Oh, magic.
Now, this is going to be a long answer because
Right.
of the nature of the question.
I'll settle in then.
Is this a one-off restoration? Or are we looking at doing some more? And if we are, what would we do next?
What, is there another car after this one?
I assume so. Oh, excuse me.
I've got one that's waiting for you.
I don't want it.
No, you'll like it because it can feature electronics and a turbo.
Oh, we like electronics and
And only a little bit of welding.
I think there's a Sierra
No, we're talking.
up for sale at up the road.
A Sierra.
Yeah, at Brad's.
Oh, yeah, he's got a few trick faults. He's got a Texaco RS 500.
Really?
Yeah.
A genuine
Oh, wow.
one.
I don't know, he keeps it in a container. He doesn't let
Don't matter.
People
If it
don't
looks
see
the
it.
part, it don't matter.
it looks the part. It's got
Yeah.
the brake discs like
But
that.
you know the irony with those, because they were like the 3-door, weren't they? With the big back windows.
Yes.
Like the 3/4 window was the big
The
one.
XR4i
Had
had
the
2
split.
windows, yeah.
So when the Sierras came out in like 83, whenever it was, you could buy a 1.3L
You can still get 2 doors, yeah.
in the 2 doors, to like the scum spec.
Australia had them a lot.
Germany did too, didn't they? I think.
Did they?
Yeah. Everything, the steering wheel was on the wrong side.
Pesky Germans.
Yeah, I know.
Bloody Germans.
Well, apparently all this
Adios.
left-hand drive jazz was all to do with Napoleon somewhere along the line, and because he was cack-handed, he used to drive his horse, and then he had his bow and arrow or shooter out the wrong side, whatever it was, and then that's how the Continentals end up being the wrong way around.
If that's true, that's a brilliant story.
I mean,
But we'll roll with it.
Yeah.
it might be Jack and Ori, but I've heard it somewhere.
Is this a one-off restoration? It was never going to be a restoration. It was going to be a get it down here, put a daft engine in it and go and drive it like a lunatic, like all our cars are. It was a project car initially. I never intended getting this deep into it for sure, but it was just apparent that without doing the welding, we were never ever going to be able to do anything with it. So I've been welding now since last January. It's now December. I'm about sick of bloody welding, as I'm sure you can imagine. But it's getting there, isn't it?
Yeah.
This isn't our first project car by any standard, by any definition. But I don't think we'll talk about them all because there's been hundreds in the past.
It's the biggest one body-wise, isn't it, I think?
Biggest one, rust-wise.
Yeah.
We talk about cars while we've been here, while I've lived here,
Okay.
because that'll be easier, because I've had loads of cars. The first project car I had when I came here was the Rat Cat.
I never saw that.
Get
I
out!
saw the pictures, but I never saw it in the flesh.
You never saw it. We'll put some photos up as we're doing this. We're going to try and video this start to finish without any editing. These lads are under strict instruction not to swear.
And no jokes.
We'll see how we get on with that. The Rat Cat was an XJ6.
XJ6, yeah.
Was it an X? What do they call
It
it?
will, I think it was the X300 model with the AJ6 4-litre
Sounds
6-pot in
about
it.
right.
It was brilliant.
It was
It was all it was.
rare because it was a 4-litre, I think. Well, they were predominantly 3.2, 3.6 really. I don't know much about them.
Don't know. I think the 4s were fairly common.
Were they? A friend of ours sold me, it's quite respectable, Jaguar XJ6 for beer money. I'd always wanted a car that looked like something out of Mad Max. And what a perfect car to do it to. My next door neighbour at the time, I started that at the old house.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I started flattening it down and the guy's looking over the fence saying, "Oh, it's good to see a young lad restoring a car."
You'd obviously not seen you full on, man.
No, absolutely not. Little did he know. We sprayed it matte black with spray can. Good job. Didn't look
Brilliant,
about.
brilliant job.
There's about 20 odd cans in the end.
Oh no, mate. It was hundreds. I was down Belper Auto Tech every weekend for another pallet of cans. We got through hundreds of cans.
It was a big old yoke.
I
wasn't it?
rubbed my fingerprints off, flattening it down. My fingers were literally bleeding, flattening it down.
It was like a boat. It was that big.
When I had it, it used to burn oil like buggery because it had only ever been tootled about in it.
Mm.
Then I started driving it like Bo and Luke June. And it stopped burning any oil.
Did you have Daisy in the back?
Oh, I'll be careful what we say. Careful what we say there. The wife might watch this. Have you seen her recently?
Who?
Daisy Duke.
No,
Catherine Back.
not personally. No, she's on the
Not
side of the
down.
pond, didn't she?
Pound stretcher out like that.
No.
Iceland. No, she's looking alright, bless her.
She must be in the 70s, you know.
Oh, easy, yeah.
I'd have thought.
That brings us on to actually another question in a bit. But let's carry on about the project cars for now.
I'm having one of these.
We had the big Jag. We'll put photos up as we go. I took the alloys off. It took me ages to find a set of stick heels for it. And I sent them to a bloke in Scarborough called, his name escapes me, Oland's Fabrications.
It's quite a big outfit, the whole car, isn't it?
He banded them for me and we made them 10-inch.
That's right, yeah.
10-inch wide steel wheels. And I took them to Kip down at Right Ways to put the tyres on. He says, I ain't going to get tyres on them. Like that.
Ridiculous.
But the front's 10-inch as well.
Yeah, 10-inch
I
four-hour,
must
yeah.
have drove like poo.
No, I'm knocking about in it. It's a Jaguar. Brilliant.
Well, yeah, but also stuff that's really wide at the front end, they drive like...
No, it was terrific. Well, it was so big and heavy, you couldn't really tell it had got, you know. But I used to like knock it up and down the auto gearbox driving it, so it was always red line, and that was 4,500 RPM.
No.
Yeah. Wouldn't rev much beyond 5.
Right.
I might be making this up. I'm sure it was a dead low, but you didn't need it. It was just torque all the way through, wasn't it? And I sold that to a guy in Glastonbury, a top fella whose name escapes me.
We were on about that earlier,
I
weren't
put it on eBay, £1 no reserve, and one of these Facebook groups found it, and it went from having 5 views to 100,000 views in a matter of 24 hours.
Oh, wow.
And people were like bidding on it, putting silly bids on it, and I knew at that point, this isn't going to sell. Do you know what I mean? Because it was just getting crazy money on it. And then the auction ended, and I messaged the guy, hey up dude, are you going to come and collect your Jaguar? Nothing. Never replied, nothing.
Right.
I wasn't surprised. He got about £4,000 on it, I think. It was a lot of money. Anyway, I started going through all the bids backwards until I found one guy from Glastonbury and says, oh, I'll have it. And he had a Bentley
All right.
that was rat look, and the Rolls Royce that was rat look.
The Royces look amazing.
Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
And he was well into this. I tell you what he did for a living. He sold premium rate phone numbers.
Huh.
Dead clever bloke. Sound as a pan. He was lovely. That was the Rat Cat. Sold the Rat Cat, bought the Mazda. Little did I know what the Mazda was going to turn into. I wanted a rear wheel drive car. Can't afford a Mark II Escort. Not bothered about Beamers. Below an MX-5. And at the time, this is another question as well, my mate got me into watching Mighty Car Mods on YouTube. And they were turbocharging an MX-5. They got Al on, Woody on, and they made a log manifold for it. They put a TD04 turbo on it off an Impreza.
Yes.
And I thought, fancy a slice of that, carry on. And at the time, when I did start looking into turbo it, there's a company down in, is it Wiltshire? Motorsport Electronics had just started to make bespoke engine management systems for them. So we got the engine management system.
They did them like plug and play, didn't they? So you take out your old ECU, clip your new one in, but that with your ports for a vacuum line for your map and all that jazz.
Yeah.
Just off you go.
Give you a map which is enough to start it,
Yeah.
a very safe, rich map to start it up, but from that point on, you're on your own.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So there's a fella in Romania who makes the manifolds for the turbos. So on a standard engine, I put a TD04 on it, a Chinese version of a TD04 turbo. It was like 100 quid or something off eBay, dead cheap.
They still get a bad rap, the Chinese turbos, don't they? But I'm not so sure why.
I've had the most fun ever with Chinese turbos.
You haven't had one go pop, have you?
No, never. And I've run some bonkers boost through them as well. They've always been fine. So we got an engine. We got the engine management system off Motorsport Electronics, a Chinese turbo, and we turboed it, and that was basically that. And I took it down to Motorsport Electronics to get it mapped. I'm friends with the guy. Well, not personal. I know the guy who owns the company, and he messaged me on Facebook and said, I've been hooning around in it, banging 15 psi through it, and he said, if you carry on driving like that, you're going to bend all the con rods. And he was right. We did bend all the con rods in the end. So I took it down to him, and he mapped it up.
Hello.
And
Like a banana.
he mapped it up at 9 psi, and it made 249 brake.
So that's a nice amount of things, isn't it? It's something to have fun with, but not.
Because it was a nice small. It's not a small turbo for an 1800. The turbo was originally made for a 2-litre engine.
Yeah.
So it was just perfect for that. It lit up quite quick. 2,500 RPM. It was spooling. You were really into it.
Oh, that's nice.
Matt at Motorsport Electronics mapped it at 9 psi. It made 200, just shy of 250 horsepower. When their company converts them, they don't go over 230 horsepower. But I sort of twisted his arm a bit. What will it really go to? He says you're going to get 250 out of it, and that's what we drove away with. Then we took it to Santa Pod, an MX-5 drag racing shootout.
Yeah.
And by that point, I was running 13 psi through it.
Have you still got that picture when you launched off a line and it was like
Yeah.
nearly a wheelie?
Yeah.
Dig that one out.
We broke the back axle. No, we didn't. We broke the arms
Where it
of
mounts.
the final drive casing that day.
Really?
And when we were driving it home that day, you know, it was juddering dead bad.
Yeah.
We were saying it was the clutch. We'd actually snapped the arm off the diff casing.
I didn't know that.
Well, I didn't know it until a week later. I was driving it around. I got under it for something, can't think what it was, and literally snapped the arm off.
That was a great day,
diff
that
casing.
was, down there.
I've had some good days out of the MX-5, really.
Well, that evolved. That's turned into something different now. That did.
I remember when it had its own gearbox.
Right. So a standard. Right. We're gonna have to go through this, aren't we? We turboed it.
Yeah.
Not satisfied with turbocharging a car once, I decided to do it again. But to do that, to get over this, we had to build an engine with forged con rods. So I bought an engine off a guy in Derby. He dropped it off. We re-rung it, put some forged rods in it, some trick crank bearings, ported the head and ran that. We put a TD05 turbo on it. I mapped it, we banged it on the dyno at Area 51 and it was making 311 horsepower but 340 pounds-feet of torque. And driving that around, it started off with a bit of a piston slappy noise that I ignored. Then one day me and Blondie were in it, we were pushing. I had to change the map sensor on the computer. The original map sensor was flat out at 21 psi, so we couldn't map it anything above that before we got it.
That's a lot of boost.
Then I found out where Motorsport Electronics bought their map sensors from. It's an onboard sensor. So you had to take the printed circuit board out, take their map sensor off it. I put a 400 kPa map sensor in it. Started dragging it around and getting on 23, 24 psi.
What's the 400 kPa in old money? Is that a 3 bar?
400 kPi doesn't take into account atmosphere. I'd have to work it out for you. No, I don't. I've got it on my phone.
It's a 3 bar sensor, wasn't it? Because like
100 kPa
it's 1 bar. Nearly.
is 1 bar, yeah.
Yeah. So 400.
Zero's vacuum, isn't it?
Yeah, so 400 is 3 bar plus atmosphere. Is that about right?
It's like Carol Vorderman.
It's all beeps and whistles to me. It's like
She looks better than me,
sitting
though.
with the R2D2 and C3PO.
That's what 21 psi boost does on standard pistons. It
Yeah.
broke the ring lands out of the piston.
Do you need to show that to the camera a bit closer?
Yeah, probably. Unfortunately, it pushed a load of metal through it and scored the crank. So I bought another engine, a VVT engine,
Mm.
and I ordered the pistons, and then lockdown happened.
Oh yeah, you forget about lockdown in these things.
That had forged pistons in it. That's got Supertech forged pistons in it. It's 1 mil over, higher compression. No. 9.5 to 1 compression pistons.
Mm.
Built that engine, variable valve timing on it. Alex Hickson rejigged the map so it would run variable valve timing. Built it over lockdown. I ordered the pistons in May. They arrived in October.
Yeah, I remember they took ages to
Took
come.
ages to arrive. They came from America.
Yeah.
And then I did 800 miles in that, and it snapped a valve spring. Remember that?
Yes.
Brand new heavy duty valve springs. I won't say where I got them from. Snapped a valve spring, dropped a valve, knackered the piston, knackered the head.
Mm.
I phoned the supplier. They said you've not run it in properly. I said, well, I've been tootling around for 800 miles. I since then found out that these batch of heavy duty valve springs they had,
It was a theme, wasn't there, really?
yeah, there was loads of people having trouble with them. Destroying engines. Mine was idling.
I mean, more to the point, how do you run valve springs in?
Well, they were saying you've got to put them through a load of heat cycles. I've been building engines since I was 15. That's the first I've ever heard of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, to me. Anyway, cut a long story short, they paid for a piston, they paid for a new Cometic head gasket, they bought me a second-hand head,
Yeah.
which was junk, but by this time I was fed up of it, so I just...
There's a story in that head itself, isn't there?
Yeah, so it never felt quite as snappy, I'll be honest with you, but because it was so fast anyway, it was difficult to judge, really. Let me just turn the fan off on the heater.
Oh.
I'll also see if we're all in frame still.
Well, we've not moved.
I know, but the camera does funny things. No, we're okay.
They said no edits.
No edits. No, I'm not. We're going to roll with it. This is what it's going to do. So, we built that, ported the head, lapped the valves in. The valves were knackered in it. The valve guides were knackered in it. I was fed up of it. The head had been dropped at some point in its life because it had broken one of the back clamp caps. What do you want to call it? A bearing cap. I had to repair that. Then we dynoed it, and it only made 270 horsepower.
Yeah, it was quite down, wasn't it?
It was down a good 50, really.
Is that when we went to Wolverhampton?
Yeah, pole
Wolverhampton?
position performance. That's
Yeah.
where Richard Hammond takes his course.
Yeah, the Subaru.
And I was gutted, devastated,
Yeah.
and I was never really happy with it. And it took me a while to find out what it was. On the inlet camshaft, there's a cam pickup, there's a hall sensor onto the pickup at the back that sends the signal to the ECU so it knows where the cam time, where the camshaft is in relation to the crank, and it can adjust the variable valve timing. It's basically the sensor that sends the signal to the ECU so the ECU can do its thing.
Yeah.
But that pickup is pressed onto the back of the cam. It's an interference fit. And when I compared it to a different one, it was in the wrong place. So it was just untunable because you could never... What am I trying to say? You could never... It was sending the wrong signal to the computer.
Because it wasn't running so bad with the VVTR disconnected, was it? But then it was doing
VVT really is just for the bottom end performance. By the time you get the RPMs up, there's no valve, it's not adjusting the valve timing anymore. So for the way we drove it, and because by that point it had a big turbo on it, which meant you got a certain amount of lag anyway, it was only really on above 3,500 RPM. You couldn't really, the VVT didn't bring anything to the party.
Yeah.
Might be a better way of putting it. Maybe it spooled the turbo a bit quicker, but by that point you were off anyway, you know, it didn't really make any odds. So that was what happened with that. So I got another head, non-VVT. That's off an engine, that's Craig's old engine. He's got my old engine.
That was a cracker as well, wasn't it?
That was a brilliant engine, that was, yeah.
The best one you built, you gave to someone else.
Yeah, he's still running around in that.
He took that to Anglesey, didn't he?
He did take it to Anglesey,
Did you put that trick turbo on it with the Darth Vader thing on the front of
there's
it?
something wrong with that turbo. It doesn't make... Whether it's got a bit of a weak spring in the actuator or not, I don't know, but it doesn't spool like mine does.
I thought it had like a big thing on it to spool it quicker.
Anti-surge it's got.
Anti-surge.
So you do lose a bit of poke
Oh, okay.
through that, but it doesn't light up like mine does. It's bought another turbo for it. That's going to be a job for summer. Now it's running. Forged pistons, forged crank. No, it's not. Forged pistons, forged conrods, forged oil pump. It's running £23 a boost.
And I can't fit in it.
You've been in it, haven't you?
I was kind of perched. Me to take the seat out one day. and stick
That'll be
pushing it.
running, I don't know, because I'm on the dyno. That'll be running 330 horsepower thereabouts.
That's what the Mazda's kicking out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to work with a guy and he had a Miata, a G-Reg one.
Yeah.
And I was on late at the time in the office. And he says to me, he says, "Oh, you like cars, don't you?" I said, "Yeah." He says, "Oh, I've just got a G-Reg Miata." And he threw the keys at me. I was work on, you know, Hino Industrial Estate. I used to have an office down there.
Yeah.
And he says, "When no one's around at night, give it a good beans round." I thought, "Oh, yes." Anyway, just about leaving myself in it, went for the clutch, got my legs stuck. I couldn't move the steering wheel because it was wedged on me. So I had to ring the fitters up. They had to come and take the roof off it and take the steering wheel off to get out. It was a right do, I tell you.
You've done your mum though, haven't you?
Yeah,
You've driven this. You've driven the Austin.
that's got more space in than the MX-5 has.
Yeah, they're not big cars, are they?
Well, the Japanese
No,
are very big.
Mikey, who we went to university with.
Is
Who?
it? Sticks out the top, doesn't it?
Yeah, Mikey, big tall Mikey Johnson.
Don't know, Mikey.
Yeah, you know him if you've seen it.
You
Looks
know
like
Mikey.
Terminator. He's 6'6" if he's an inch. And when he sits in the Mazda, he pokes over the windscreen.
I remember watching a Wheeler Dealers years ago, and they did a Spitfire.
Yeah.
And then they went out for him, give it some beans and had chinas in it, and you could see the whole of his head sticking above the windscreen. He's got these special Biggles goggles on.
What Mikey's like in the Mazda. His knees are pressing on the dash when he gets in it.
Yeah.
We spoke about the Mazda enough. We did blow the gearbox in it, but the amount of torque we're putting through it, it twisted the casing. It was in third when it destroyed itself, but it stripped first.
Yeah.
Because it twists the case.
And then we towed it back from Melton Mowbray
Yeah, we did, through the middle of Nottingham.
with the Mighty Micra.
Behind the Nissan Micra.
1 litre.
On the shortest rope I've ever seen. Well, you couldn't see it.
It's
The rope was
like
like
at the shop.
we were doing 80 mile an hour down the A610.
70 mile an hour down the A610.
70 mile an hour down the A610. Behind a 1 litre Micra. What a funny day. We've not got a tow rope.
No.
I'm
Let's
glad I
go to
wasn't
Alfred's.
after that day.
Yeah, that was a long way to tow a car on this world's shortest tow rope.
Well, every time we've been out since, I've always made sure I've got the spring pole in the car just in case.
Well, I've got a spring pole knock. Oh, it's in the back of the Mazda, believe it or not.
Just in case.
That's where it is, yeah. So, Mazda 5-speed gearboxes can handle about 300 horsepower. The 6-speeds can handle about 400 horsepower. So it's now got a 6-speed in it, which I don't like. They've not got a nice gear selector like the 5-speed has. Even though it's got 6 cogs in there, the final driver, the top ratio, isn't as high as a 5-speed. And with having that much power, you're changing gear
All the time.
all the time, and it slows you down. Where with the 5-speed in there, it did a quicker 0 to 60 with a 5-speed in it than it does with a 6-speed in it. No way around that, unless I put a smaller turbo back on it. It'd be more fun with a smaller turbo and a 5-speed.
Yeah.
If you had a smaller turbo in it, obviously you take your brake horsepower down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you use it more for a track day? Is it purely the power of it that's too much to take round?
Yeah, it's too
on a
powerful.
track?
Yeah.
You'd have more fun on a twisted track with less power, wouldn't you? As
Yeah,
daft as it sounds.
no doubt about it.
Because the thing with those MX-5s is they weren't designed to be fast. They're designed to be nimble.
They were
and a
designed
nice
to be able to drive them flat out.
Because Mazda had a lot more in their toolbox than a 1.8 when they made them, didn't they?
Yeah.
They could have shoved anything in there.
They made it to be a driver's car, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they are. I know they've got the hairdresser's reputation, but they're a brilliant car.
Yeah.
I mean, come the sort of, well, what's yours, an NB?
Yeah. Very early MB. Yeah.
So, of course, with the Mark 2.5 later MBs, or anyway, whatever they were, you know, they were knocking out the Mazda 3 and Mazda 6 with that 2.3 turbo.
Yeah, they did.
They could have easily made it another 100 horsepower and the rest. But it's
Yeah,
like,
man, what should we call him? Mr. Miyagi, who invented him. He said, that's plenty. You know, they only need 140 horsepower.
because then you can exploit, you can use all of the engine, can't you?
Yeah.
And enjoy the chassis.
The beauty of those engines, they love RPMs. I mean, they've got a standard red line of 7,400.
If you bought one from new, do they come with a turbo on it?
No.
No, I didn't think they did.
They did do a turbo version. It was done by, is it BBS? You know, like your foot, like you got your Tickford Capri and
Like an
your,
approved aftermarket.
yeah, like the
conversion
M
type
Sport for the Beamers and the AMG. They did do a turbo version of an MX-5.
How long ago was Tickford Capri's? You're showing your age.
Wow. You know what I mean, though?
Yeah.
They did do one, and you could buy it. I don't know if you bought the car and sent it off, or if you got them out of the showroom with a turbo. I don't know enough about it, to be honest with you, but they did do a turbo. They were about 180 horsepower or something like that.
Right.
I think.
Yeah.
I've seen them do one on wheeler dealers.
Turbo one, or the
Yeah,
bought a
the turboed one.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was wheeler dealers.
Brilliant car to turbo.
It might have been Car SOS with Fuss Townsend.
Oh, Fuzz.
Could be wrong.
He's a bus man too.
Yeah.
You're a bus man.
I am. I've got one somewhere.
Buzz Townsend was the drummer in Pop Elite song,
That's right.
Yeah.
wasn't he?
I met him at the
Have we finished with the Mazda?
car show.
Yeah. What are we on to next? Thunderballs.
Thunderball!
What a machine that was. Wow.
Blondie's been in a video. He helped me weld the sill on the other side of this car. I've known Blondie as long as these lads. He's really cool. Matt is a fabulous, funny, very dry bloke. We've had loads of fun together. And one day we were sat in here and said, I'm ready to turbocharge something else, Blondie. What shall we get? And we decide, well, how did we decide on it? We just wanted something cheap originally, but something that we knew would be a good laugh, something that people would look at, or it would surprise people.
Yeah.
So, he's got an account for that, what's that salvage place?
Oh, but Copart.
Copart. He's got a Copart account. So he's looking through there and he found a Category N insurance write-off Citroen C1. And it was 300 quid. And we were drunk, we were in here, we had a beer. I'm buying that. I said, yeah, terrific.
That's
And
the start of all the best projects.
Then
isn't
sort
it?
of forgot about it. Then a week later, it's on the blower. We've got that motor. They're delivering it today. Come from Ipswich, I think. No, Hull. Came from Hull on a transporter, that did.
Wow.
And he cleaned it before I got there because he knew if I saw it as it was, it was a shocking machine. Anyway, we started out. We always said that we were going to turbo it. The 3-cylinder, which means it's hard to get an engine management system off the shelf. You can get them. You have to pay a lot of money for them, and we weren't into spending a lot of money. We got a turbo off a Fiat 500 Abarth, tiny little thing. It was perfect for that. We built a manifold for it. We got an intercooler off Facebook Marketplace. We made the exhaust front to back out of a kit. That was a kit of like various bends and tubes and a box on the back. And we turbocharged a Citroen C1. We used a piggyback ECU for it, which basically intercepts the signals to the injectors. It feeds back to the original car's ECU, which is looking for that magical 14.7 to 1 AFR, air fuel ratio. It tricks the original ECU while giving you a bit more fuel for your turbo. The injectors came out of a Celica. The 400cc injectors out of a Toyota Celica. The turbo was Fiat 500. The wastegate actuator was an Impreza. We had an AEM wideband on it, an AEM piggyback ECU on it, and while me and Blondie were tuning it, we had 17 psi going through it between, you know, Holland Ward and Turnditch, that long straight.
Yes.
Off the clock, mate. Just like, all going like buggery. Absolutely flying. Then we decided that we're probably going to bend the con rods if we carry on doing that. So we turned it down to 10 psi. The funniest track car we've ever had. You could drive it flat out. We banged it on the dyno at Area 51 and it made 120 horsepower.
Yeah, that's some power in a car, that's more.
For a 6,500 kilo motor. It wasn't, how can I describe it? You could literally drive the door handles off it, do you know what I mean?
You nearly pull them off when you're going around the corner.
We put some dead sticky tyres on it. We put some Nankang, what they called, NSR2s are they or something, NS2Rs. They're a brilliant track day tyre, they are. Put some EBC pads in it, yellow stuff pads in it, and took it on every track day. It's been around Donington, Mallory, went to Blighton in it. Hilarious fun.
We went backwards at Mallory, didn't we?
Yeah, we did, yeah.
And had a full-blown conversation while it's going backwards.
That was going in the tyres, wasn't it, that one? There was a fella in a Clio in front of us, and we were to keep up with the Clio.
It was like a 182 or something.
Well, the bottom, bottom corner.
Who's his mate?
Oh, Robbie's
mate.
Yeah.
It was the turbo Clio.
It was all tricked out.
And we were just about, we couldn't, to say we could keep up with him is not true, but we weren't far behind him.
You could always see his bumper to a point.
And he slowed down and we thought, oh, he's just on a cool down lap. And I could see him waving through his back window, and apparently somebody had dropped a load of coolant, hadn't they?
Oil, I think it was, wasn't it?
Dude, you know, off the back straight down there, I don't know what the corner's called, it's got a...
It's a long sweeping...
We were overtaken on the outside going...
Because we'd go round that at 90.
Yeah, we were, 90 miles an hour.
I think Robbie's Renault, that F1 thing he had, Megane
F1, yeah.
That'd do it about 100.
Yeah.
And we were doing it at 90.
90 mile an hour, yeah.
That's some going.
We hit this coolant and I just let go of the steering wheel at that point.
We were just having a conversation.
Over the grass at 80 mile an hour backwards.
I seem to remember you going...
That's like the minis down at Goodwood.
We were following minis, right, weren't we?
Because they've got a historical race the following day.
Wow.
So loads of the loads of the minis, and there was some Alphas there, wasn't there? And there was loads of
Austin
the guys.
A40s. One of those was there. Loads of minis. You can't keep up with them minis.
No.
Round corners, they're unbelievable.
Oh, it's the lack of weight. Do you remember at Donington when we went there? There was that Lotus Elite or whatever it was. Little old thing.
I can't remember.
It's like an old 8 reg.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't have been that powerful. They'd been running, I don't know, what did they had? 1.64 crossflow?
They were crossflow, yeah. They've got 711 M blocks in them, haven't they?
Yeah, so he'd be 100 horsepower tops, wouldn't he? In one of them.
You'd be doing well, yeah.
But he went like anything. And it was just dancing on the surface. It's just like, ooh, he's gone.
I got taken around there in a Lotus Elise years ago. I was down there with my brother. We were driving Ferraris. 360 modern as we were out on that day, but we got taken around in little 165 tyres on the front of a Legacy Lease. Have you ever noticed that? They're tiny.
Yeah, but there's no weight on the front axle, is there?
Man alive, did that thing on.
Engine's in the boot.
It hurt. You know when you were oh the hellfire, it hurt, that did, yeah. What do we have after the Thunderbolts? The Mini.
Oh, the Mini.
Ah, the Mini. Yeah.
I love that Mini.
That was a Copart purchase. That was a non-starter, wouldn't start. And it was for nothing. It was a Mini Cooper S R56. And it had a pack on it. It was full. It had everything on it.
Full leather on
the
it.
full
It had that
shooting
big
range.
panoramic roof and all that jazz, didn't it?
That was the one thing I didn't know about. It arrived on a trailer. That did come from Ipswich. That came miles away. You had to pay quite a lot of money to get it here. And it had been sat, all the lacquer had peeled off the bonnet. It had got moss growing on the back seat. Blondie attacked it with the wet and dry back thing. And it started up, it had run. So we knew we were sort of halfway there with it, but it wouldn't run right. And all the boost pipes are off it. Somebody clearly had it in pieces. We don't, at this point, we didn't, well, I still don't know why it was in pieces. They're notorious for having a few issues. They're notorious for timing chains. The inlet valves get clogged up, the direct injected engines.
No, well, that's pretty much anything these days.
Yeah, so
They've
that...
gone back to port injection now on a lot of stuff, haven't they?
I don't know, man.
Or two sets of injectors, like one direct and then some in the port as well.
That, yeah, Audi R8 do that, I think.
I think the newer Toyota yokes are doing it too.
Are they?
Oh, wow.
And keep your valves clean.
Keep your valves clean.
Keep your valves clean.
Keep your valves clean.
That's a lesson for life.
Yeah.
Keep your valves clean.
Live long and prosper.
Yeah.
Keep your valves
Keep your
clean,
valves
Ted.
Definitely a lesson for life. Anyway, that thing, somebody had put a timing chain on it, and the inlet cams are toothed out. And it brought up all the faults you can imagine.
Yeah.
Sometimes to give you a bit of boost, sometimes it wouldn't, limp mode. Anyway, I managed to find it in the end, found the problem. I put another new timing chain on it. We put a massive intercooler on it. Excuse me. We knocked the cat out of it. Took the middle box out of it.
I thought we'd have put a sports cat on it personally.
Of course you would.
Sports cat.
Sean mapped it, and that made 230 horsepower from 175 horsepower. And that was one of the best track cars I've ever owned.
That'll turn on a penny.
You didn't have to brake. It was brilliant. Sticky tyres on it, and we were going. Did you go on the track in that?
Yes, I went round Donington with you.
In the minute? Yes, you did. Yeah.
Mine was the front brakes were still smoking.
You
Their
did
arse.
go round on it.
That's when you blew the brakes out on the back of that. Wasn't it?
Yeah, you did.
Pads.
Yeah.
The pads were getting low. It's got Ferodo DS2500s in it.
On the front. No, but
the
you
back
you
had got
put the
EBC
normal.
yellows in it, and they were getting dead close.
No, you no, you
So I
didn't.
went down to Autotech and got a set of Brembos,
Standard ones.
standard pads.
And it chewed the whole pad.
It did a set of pads in that day, on the back.
It's because you didn't bed them in.
And we were driving like lunatics for 3 hours. That might have something to do with it. Took Kev blowing out in that one, the old workmate.
Oh, come
We
on.
got there, I forgot my helmet.
Oh, was that
Oh,
Boone?
that's right. You did, yeah.
Oh, he sent him on the bike, didn't he? Yeah, that's right.
He's
Yeah.
a bike rider, so he come round here, knocked on the door. Laura gave him the keys to get in here. He found my helmet.
Yeah, and the other day
I
after
forgot
tea.
about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Took him on a
That was just
shocking.
over a year ago. 'Cause
That
it
Mini was
my
brilliant
birthday.
fun. Where did we go in that? Blyton,
Oh,
Mallory,
Anglesey,
Anglesey, Donington,
Kerborough.
Kerber. Oh, you drove it at Kerber.
Yeah. What was the track day when it rained all day?
Cadwell Park.
Well Park.
That was horrendous.
It's a long way to go for the rain as well.
Oh man alive. They closed the track 3 times. It was like puddling up. I don't know Cadwell very well. That was the first time I've ever been. I can imagine it being a brilliant track.
You
I've
got
had some
new
earache
tyres.
at Cadwell Park before because years ago I used to work for Bid Food. It's like deliver frozen and chilled food and that kind of stuff. I used to do around Skeggy area from Langley. So go out in wagon in the morning and all that jazz. And every now and again, like my last drop was Cadwell Park. So drop up, you know the clubhouse is at the bottom of the hill?
Yeah.
You got the car pot, you got the scrutineering bay.
Car pot's like that, isn't it?
Yeah. And they got like a full trolley of pops. I'm like trying and they got it done. And anyways, my last drop, so it's nothing spawning. So I was like, oh, put the wagon on brake. I'm watching Summit Racing, and before I know I've been there 3 hours. And I said, have you broke down? I said, no, Mum, I'm just dropping a Cadwell Pop. I said, you've been there for 3 hours. I've only had 1 cage of pop. I'm like, oh, I'm watching cars go round.
I thought you were going to tell me that you snuck on track and had a blast round in wagon.
No, that's boring. I'll tell you what. This should be a question, but it's like the most fun I've ever had driving anywhere is in the wagon. A rigid one. The Arctics are crap, don't like them. The good one, they've not got a trailer on. You can do mint donuts in them on a roundabout.
I drove a 7.5 ton tipper for a bit.
Yeah?
Yeah, when I was working for Chatsworth House, you know, doing all the maintenance. Going around, around Chatsworth, that drift round roundabout's brilliant.
Yeah.
Bit of water on the ground. Oh no, it wasn't for them, it was Craftworks. Me and Blondie were driving to Manchester and back, dropping plasterboards off. And I said to you, do you want to drive it? They were only working, it was in the Ardale Centre.
Right.
And you can only work in there at night time.
Was this before or after that IRA blew it up?
Oh, I don't know. Before, it must have been. And I said to Blondie, do you want to drive it? So it's 11 o'clock at night time, going down via Jallia. Do you want to drive it? Oh, I'd love to go, yeah, no problem. And he sets off. We're loaded up with plasterboards. Barely strapped down, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A couple of ratchet straps, away we go. And the next thing, he dropped it into like a gravel, like a runoff thing. And we're like this, Blondie, what you doing? I don't know how we got it out, but we did. It was pitch black, couldn't see on the front of your face. There's no lights down by Jallia, is there?
It's not a good road.
It's like a Swiss bloody...
That's all average cameras now, isn't it?
Go out, really?
Yeah, the stretch, you know, from when you turn off at Cromford,
Yeah.
off the watermill,
Yeah.
and you follow that road all the way at where the stone place is.
Yeah.
Tilcon at Balladon, is it?
I know
No, it's not Balladon. I know where you mean,
Up
though.
to the Buxton Ashford.
Oh,
Yeah,
Longcliffe.
well past Longcliffe, up to New Haven.
No, yeah.
It's all average cameras,
Oh.
40 and 50.
I was once going down there. I was tootling. I was in me ST200, that Mondeo I had. And for some reason I was tootling. There was not a lot about, and the Beamer come past me like Stig Blomqvist. It was flying past me.
Wow.
And thought no topic. Next thing, an unmarked Volvo. Hot pursuit chasing him. And I thought that could have been me. Do you know what I mean? Because, yeah, that's the sort of like daft thing I'd have done, driving like a lunatic.
But we're old now.
I was saved that day. We got to the Mini.
The Mini.
This is going to be a long podcast. We've not even got one question.
I'm back at work on Monday.
Then what do we have?
What have you had since the Mini? Well, it's
that.
The Austin.
It's the Austin, yeah. We went to see this. I tell you why I bought it. You know,
The old bloke.
the old bloke.
Ivan somebody. Shed Racing. Was that why he bought it?
It's not Ivan, it's called...
Ivan Dutton, isn't he?
Oh, I don't know. I thought it was called...
Looks like it should be called Bob.
I don't know. I tell you why I bought it. The festival, the historic festival was on at Goodwood. Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
On YouTube, watching that, and I saw these lunatics wobbling around in these A30s and A35s. And I got my phone out, out of curiosity, I wonder how much they fetch. This was in Alfreton. For peanuts. Well, it wasn't peanuts, he got it for good money at the start.
He had his wheels powder coated and his dinted bumpers.
Yeah, he did powder coated. So I said to Laura, can we go and look at it? I'd sold them. No, I'd not sold the Mini, I'd still got the Mini.
You still got the Mini.
I think you sold the Mini to get this, didn't you? Well,
No,
it's like a swap sort of
still
thing.
got the Mini when I bought this. I've not got the room to... I'd a lot to keep the Mini. One of the things I sold the Mini because it was too good to turn it into a track car.
It was a very low mileage one, wasn't it?
It's only got 50,000 miles on it.
Yeah.
It would have been a shame to make it into a fully blown track car. And a guy locally bought it off me for good money when they were like on in Facebook Marketplace for 1,500, something like that.
Yeah.
I got a considerable amount more.
Yeah.
We had to go for that money.
Because I was toying with having it off you at one point.
Yeah. Anyway, this was local. We went to the guy. Laura drove. He opened the garage door up. Laura's eyes were like, I love it. I'm going, no, calm down. I've got to negotiate the price, yeah. And he was running me through it. No brakes. Not a one panel the same colour. All the rest of it.
Handbrake worked.
Handbrake worked, yeah.
That's all you need.
And he said he'd had someone there in the morning. They'd had 3 hours looking around it and bidding nothing on it. And he was a bit upset by that. And he made it quite clear that he wasn't going to take low ball offers on it. So I gave him a low ball offer on it, as you do.
And he said, go away.
And he said, no, I'm not interested. So we drove away. And then he phoned me about 2 hours afterwards and said, look, if you go a bit more, you can have it. I said, well, I'll go a bit more, but you've got to drop it off at my house. And that's how it ended up here. And this is where we are with project cars. We've done the Jag. We've missed the Merc out, that black Merc.
Oh, right, yeah.
Does that count as a project car?
It wasn't a project car, but it did help fund.
That was like
that bought the Mini.
That was like a flip.
That was a flip more than a project, wasn't it?
That Merc bought the Mini outright.
And look, well then, did you have someone come round and buff it and all the full works on it?
No, me and Blondie attached it with some a can of petrol and a rag to get all the tar off it. I had a guy out, Dent Master Derby.
Yes, yeah. You had the wheels done, didn't you?
The wheels are powder coated by Diamonds. Alloys. Yeah.
Are they good?
Brilliant, yeah. They did the Mazda.
I might.
Right. That's handy to know.
Not cheap, but
about £60 a pop, aren't they?
No, a bit more than that. I think the Mazda were getting on £350 quid.
For 4 of them.
Yeah. I might get that done.
Thing is, if you get good.
Well, that's just a straight. I don't know if the acid. I don't know if the like shot blast or acid dip.
Yeah, they do the whole thing. The acid dip it, the blast it, the
powder coating.
Yes, it's the full process on it.
You don't mind paying for something if you get good quality.
Well, I took the Merc down there. I took the Merc wheels down there, and they came back brilliant. We resprayed the Mazda through lockdown. That kind of was a restoration, I suppose, because it needed inner sills, outer sills, back quarters.
That's just standard MX5,
front chassis
really.
rails. That Mazda's had it all really. And when I painted it, I thought just to finish the job off, I'll get the wheels done. So they went back down there. They're brilliant down there. What were we talking about?
Project cars.
Project cars, yeah. We've done, haven't we?
Yeah.
We've now got this. This is where we are now. Would you like to ask a question? Because you've got loads to go at. The question was, is this a one-off restoration? Or have we done more? We've done loads. We've had loads and loads of project cars. Was this going to be a restoration? No, it wasn't going to be a restoration. What are we going to do with it? I don't know. It's going to be a car that I can go down to Matlock on a Sunday. And it's going to be a car that we could possibly take to Kerborough.
Yeah.
Maybe Mallory, something like that.
Hill climb. We need to do a hill climb.
The Mazda would be perfect for a hill climb.
I want to go do a hill climb next year.
Take your motor.
Oh, yeah, I will do. Yeah.
Let's talk about our cars.
Our
I've talked about mine.
Oh.
You go first, because you've not quite as many as Howard, so you'll be quick.
Oh crikey, I've not had many at all.
Can
First,
I go for a wee while you're doing that?
Yeah.
I'll be back in a minute.
Have a look what Erin's up to as well. You might find the missus walking around in the undercrackers.
Oh, that's something to look forward to.
Just shout as you walk through the door. Yeah, so you have not had many, but they've all been quite interesting, haven't they?
well,
I'm bloody frozen, aren't you?
it's been warmer. My most recent 2 cars have been my Alfa Romeo
Yeah.
My 2 litre cellar speed Lusso, which
What's it called?
it was a cellar speed, which was the gearbox because it had flappy paddle on it.
Right.
Lusso, which I can't remember what that means in Italian, and I did look into it the other day as well.
I like how Maserati call it Quattroporte.
Yeah.
That is 4-door.
That's right.
What a brilliant name, Quattroporte.
I wouldn't know, no.
I've got a Mercedes Quattroporte.
Yeah. A Quattroporte. I can't even do a German accent. So yeah, I love that Alpha, and I used to show it. I did 100 years of Alpha at Stoneleigh Park. I was in the Alpha Owners Club. Yeah, I love that car. But now I've got an Fiesta ST 180.
A former track car.
Which is a former track car. It's still a track car. I bought it for the wife, really, because she loves to drive like a lunatic. So
and it's got all the trick bits on it,
it's got everything on it, yeah.
White line, anti-roll bars.
Yeah.
Trick suspension.
But I bet you know more about it than I do, because I bet you fitted a lot of the parts on
Blondie did a fair bit to that, yeah. He went to town on it.
Braided.
Braided hoses, yeah. Braided brake lines.
What's the thing at the back?
It's got an anti-roll bar. That thing kicks the back wheel up round the track. Like a 3-legged dog, isn't it?
I love it.
Handles brilliant.
I love it. I try not to drive it because I drive a van, a Citroen Berlingo all the time, and you get in it and there's just so much power in it for such a small car. It's
intoxicating.
Yeah.
That was mapped up. Sean mapped that up.
Yeah. I think they've got it on their website.
Yeah, they have.
Haven't
yeah.
they? Yeah.
There's not a lot to be had out of them because they were quite up there at the factory. What were they at the factory? 170? 180?
180, yeah.
And yours made,
I think
220,
220 around
220,
that, yeah. And I've got some slicks for it. I've got a second set of alloys.
Yeah.
With all the racing tyres on.
Ranking R1s.
That's right. Yeah.
They're worth 100 horsepower, they are.
Yeah.
Oh man, alive, a stick like shit to a blanket. Unbelievable tyres. Proof to a blanket. Yeah, they're brilliant tyres, yeah.
I love that car.
Chasing Blondie around, around corners. It was on like 2 wheels, that car was.
Yeah, it's so smooth. Obviously, I didn't own it when we were doing all the track days. Matt owned it, and I used to jump in with him, and it was so smooth around the track. It flowed so well.
You know when you're driving a car, it doesn't feel like a fast car, but when you're like a passenger in a car, you think, man alive, this is rapido.
Yeah.
When Blondie drove that car around the track and I was a passenger in it, I used to feel sick in it.
Really?
Yeah, because it was just like, round corners, it was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Fabulous handling motor, them tyres on it.
It'll be ready for its service, and
I'm going to teach you how to do it yourself.
Yeah. You can teach my son, because he's mad about it.
Show a man to fish. Teach a man to fish.
I'll teach you how to decorate.
Tuna fish. No, you can buy it.
That's the trade-off.
No.
That's the trade-off.
Oh, I'll
you
drop the
service
oil.
the cars.
I'll drop the
Especially
oil.
when it comes to glossing, I hate glossing.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about some of your motors, aren't we?
Oh, how long have we got?
A very rich and varied selection of motors.
But normally Japanese.
Yeah. I'm going to let you go for it.
Well, it's...
When I met you, you got a Micra.
I had a Micra. What colour was it? Red. So that was the first ever car I had. And then I had another Micra and another Micra. Then I got a Toyota Carina.
You might have to be a bit louder.
Oh, shout. Then I had a G-Reg Toyota Carina, automatic.
I remember that.
I love an automatic.
I do now.
But that was a proper automatic though.
You're alright. I can't argue with that, mine in.
Yeah, like proper slush box.
Yeah.
The Japanese ones were good though. And then what did I have? I don't know. I always bought really cheap cars. But when I had a couple of quid spare, so like I buy something for 400 quid, 500 quid on eBay, go and fetch it, mess around with it, and then flog it. What I've had that's interesting?
What have you got now?
What have I got now? I've got a Toyota Avensis Estate that's utterly boring, but it does what it says on the tin. Does 55 to the gallon all day.
And you've been around the track in it?
Yeah, been round Donington Park in it.
That was a good day, that was.
Complete with its Chinese tyres understeering everywhere and the brakes smoking their arse off. But no, that's a good car actually. It's still got tape on the back end. Because he's been doing body work.
A mate of mine owned the car, and his missus reversed it into a gate post and pulled the back arch out of it.
It's just...
A nasty repair.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a nice thing to try and repair. It's not a big repair, but you'd have to be a lot of filler in it.
Yeah, it's basically a kind of weld up.
Yeah. So to get over the sharp edges, it's just got a bit of black gaffer tape over it.
Well, and I took it for MOT to a place I go to regularly. He's a nice chap down there. And he says, "What's this tape on for?" I says, "Never mind your business." I said, "You can't hit it with a hammer anymore." And they got no obvious shop. No, they can only finger press you now. And it's got 3 coats of
You
gorilla
can't
tape
hammer
on.
him, you can just finger him.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's right, Mohammed.
I'm going to send her a message.
She'll watch this.
So we got that cheap because I mean the bumpers are all fake and they've been bashed more times than anything, but it was cheap as shit.
It was cheap for a good reason.
It was cheap,
and it's a good motor, isn't it?
It's a good motor, yeah. Sean chipped it or mapped it.
Mapped it, yeah.
Yeah.
It actually goes reasonably now. It was painful.
What sort of
before.
horsepower is it?
It's probably somewhere between 160 and 170. I'll tell you what we can do though, on the subject of keeping your valves clean. If you want a bonus video one day, I need to get the inlet off it and give it a walnut blast.
Well, I've got all the walnut blasting gear, so you're more than welcome to have a crack at it.
It's accessible. The inlet's on the front on that.
So, well, yeah, pop it round.
But
But
they-
the van was a bit like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, but they're
Like,
weird
took the
because
buggery, wasn't it,
the-
isn't it?
Yeah.
they've got a manifold on them.
Yeah. I don't know, it's beeps and whistles.
Yeah, but the manifold's like the one that they built for Binky. It's just like one big. It's not got
A
the
log.
but a log for the inlet.
Plenum.
Yeah, so you've not got your separate things, so that the whole face gets mushed up. And the EGR valve's actually bolted on the side of the manifold. It's not inline.
I tried to have the EGR mapped out on that. Bit of a Merc I've got,
Yeah,
and it did not like it at all.
didn't it?
No. Limp mode, all sorts of troubles.
I mean,
Did you
well,
find
yeah.
that? Sorry. Did you find that out after you had it mapped or during the map?
So Sean mapped it, then it had to go back to Mercedes for a recall,
Right.
a steering recall, an AdBlue recall. They kept sending me letters out. I kept ignoring them. I kept taking it to my mates who do the MOT, and they kept on saying, "You've got a recall outstanding on this." I know. So I thought, I better take it in.
Yeah, you've not got to get a recall on, have you?
No, but they do tell you. And when I brought it away, when I picked it up, Mercedes were brilliant.
Yeah.
I hate taking my car for somebody else to work on it.
Yeah.
Something you can do yourself.
Exactly. So I went in there from the whole start to the end was a very, very painless process. I picked it up, got in the car, drove it home, and then wrote over the map.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it had lost its power,
Oh dear.
lost all its torque. It drank fuel. Honestly, couldn't afford to run it. You know what I mean?
Ah.
Yeah, so I phoned Sean up and I said, while you're at it this time, can we map the EGR out of it? Map out the AdBlue, map out the EGR. No problem. Sean was dead pushed for time. I went down his house, got it on his drive. He says, I've got to go out, let's do it quick. Sorted it, drove out of his house, and it was bloody kangarooing and acting the goat, all the rest of it. Remapping a diesel engine, you don't do much. It's about fuel, really. The more fuel you pump in, the more power you get, the more boost you get. It's all about keeping the black smoke down, really.
Yeah.
Right.
Exhaust.
Because I mean, the diesel engine's always at wide open throttle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Essentially. So you're just regulating the boost you put in. Not I mean, on the petrol, you've got butterfly in your inlet. You're regulating your air going in. Diesel's always fully open. You're regulating your fuel that's going in.
All right.
So you don't need to do much to get a lot out of it.
Yeah.
A bit more like fuel going in. They don't adjust a turbo or anything. It's just purely a fuel map, and that's where they get all the power from.
Does that make it cheaper?
It makes it more efficient.
Yeah.
I meant for the
probably
map.
word.
Because it's not as complicated a map. Or am I wrong in that?
I mean, Sean knows us very well, and we get a good deal off him.
Right.
If you were to have a map anywhere else, I mean, you'd probably like 200 quid into it for a remap now.
Yeah, and the rest. But they're cheaper than they used to be, aren't they?
Oh yeah, you were paying 500 or 600 quid years ago for a remap.
I think because in this day and age, you know, you can get these Chinese maps off eBay and such forth that possibly
You can buy map
aren't too
files.
bad.
You can buy CDs worth of map
So like,
files.
every man and the dog's doing it these days. I think even Super Chips do any map, any car, 225.
225.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what a map costs nowadays then. I'd like to learn about the software that maps them.
I'd like you to.
Winolds, it's called.
And then you can do my band.
You know, High Performance Academy. I'm signed up to that. So now I've done EFI tuning course. I've done the engine building course as a hobby on the side, and they do reflashing maps. And I might like to.
What's a reflashing map?
Sorry.
I've been trying not to do that.
Full of lager.
Sorry,
I'm about pissed already, but I had to. Your car has got a computer that controls the engine. Ford spent millions of pounds with hundreds of people mapping the car to be its most efficient and reliable.
Right.
And it's got a load of ones and zeros in there that basically controls it. If you're a hacker, you can hack into their software, change the parameters to get more power out of it.
Right.
And that's what a remap is. You're changing the physical map.
So you change
the fuel
your
in map.
ones and your zeros.
You're changing your ones and your zeros.
So you'd be changing them to 2s and 3s.
No, it's still always ones and zeros.
Just in different places.
In different places, yeah.
Let's talk football.
That is a question. That is a question.
Must we?
Forest or Derby?
Right. I detest football.
I ain't got a clue about football.
I hate it, but I will say that I would support neither Forest or Derby. But because I'm a Nottingham lad, I would say give some love to Notts County because they were there first. And no one cares about them these days.
I know. I've been to one football match in my time. I've been to a Derby game. Right?
Have you?
Yeah.
You get lost?
No, your mate paid for me to go.
You used to work around the back of there, didn't you, at one point?
Used to what?
T. Saracen around the back of there.
Baseball ground. Loosely. Yeah, not.
Yeah.
Not really, no.
Loosely?
Miles away.
Well, they are now.
Yeah, they are now, but
Oh, is it?
before...
Oh, Pride Park, they're like now.
They're
Yeah.
in Normanton.
Who is?
T. Saracens used to be
Derby,
in Normanton, top of
Normanton.
Normanton Road.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice.
That was when
Proper
that's when I worked there. Yeah.
Proper old football ground.
Only place you get to kebab at 7:30 in the morning.
Well, let me tell you, yes. While I was in, we were standing up. I'd not got a clue what was going on. There was a bar which made me happy.
Yeah.
Somebody threw a meat pie and it landed on the back of somebody's filbert. I've never laughed so much. That was the best thing I've ever seen in a football match. I've been to a Belper Town match as well.
Right.
I've been to 2 football matches. I wouldn't. It's not my bag.
It's never been
No.
your bag, has it?
Boring hell. What a carry on.
It just makes me shout at the telly. I don't understand it.
I don't get it.
They run round, make little effort, and then they're on the floor crying, holding the knee.
A load of my workmates, they're into the football. Mark Garton, he loves his football. I watched the game and they won. It might have been a Euros thing, I don't know what it was. I watched the football last night, we won. Make sure you watch them all. You must be the good omen.
Yeah.
I watched another one and we lost like 5-0. And that was the end of my football viewing hobby, yeah. No.
Well, I've got
You're
Derby.
mad for football, aren't you?
Well, yeah. I used to play.
Did you not get offered a sign up?
I've had opportunities when I was younger, but I was more interested in drinking and clubbing, and
Girls.
DJing. Yeah. But yeah, I'm a Manchester United fan.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, so am I.
You know, I actually watched the match when Man U got spanked by Grimsby.
All right.
Oh,
yeah.
come on, we've done football.
Yeah, move on.
Absolute load of bollocks. Right, where do I work? Where do you work?
Where do I work? I work.
Bearing in mind, I'm not sure I can mention where I work.
I work for a company who doesn't do much in their own right, but they sub out drivers to other companies.
So what do you do for a living?
I deliver palletised freight.
You're a wagon driver.
I'm a wagon driver and also a part-time bus driver.
What are you qualified to do?
I'm a qualified piss artist.
You're also very good at making wiring looms.
Well, I used to, yeah. I had a slight foray. Yeah, I've probably done it. Yeah. I need to try and find the drawings for it. It was such a simple process though. It's like you had a A4 bit of paper
Yeah.
that someone's drawn out with a ruler, just like wires, colours, what they got on the end, and that's it.
And you made wiring looms for all sorts of stuff.
All sorts, thousands of moggy miners. They were like, if you go to that museum up at Ambergate,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
they've got
The Great British.
Great
Car
British
Museum.
Yeah.
No, the Great British Car, Museum or Journey, something like that. They've got a moggy miner in there that's been restored by the Miners Running Club. They've got an auto sparks living,
Right.
who I used to work for. You can drive their stuff too. You pay them some money.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
It's well worth a visit up there as well.
Well, me and Harry went.
Yeah,
I
especially
had-
with it being local.
We had a bacon sandwich.
Ambergate.
It was crap.
I tell you what was crap. I went. The mother-in-law got me a voucher for my 40th birthday, and you could like drive through whatever you fancy. I thought, oh, we'll have a go at that. I thought we'll have the Triumph Stag.
Yeah. Yeah.
That had blown up,
Right.
so that didn't happen. They had the Rover SD and 1 Vitesse. I thought, okay.
Never driven one. I've been in an ex-police car.
I thought, we'll have a go at that.
Still
And the bloke said, oh, well, if you want to go for the Stag, they've got an XJS that's a manual. I thought, I'll have a go for that. And I thought, I've got a Cortina, Mark 5.
Right.
Dad used to have a Cortina. Anyway, so I went in the Rover first, SD1. It was shit. It was absolutely awful.
Got no guts to him, have you?
It wallowed round the place. You put your foot down, it didn't do anything. It was just like, I need to have a square steering wheel. To have no headroom in it.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh Jesus. Everything's got square steering wheels these days.
Has it?
Yeah.
Yeah, anything new. They're all like, like
The
the
flat on the bottom.
they're the flat on the tops and the
People,
sides.
yeah.
They're like,
I've never noticed.
like the old television sets.
I've never noticed.
And if you get these new modern Peugeots, like the new van, because Mum went to the hire van last Christmas, they put the steering wheel in the wrong place. They put it under the dashboard. Not coming out there. It's like down there, you're like driving.
I've never. Yes, Peugeots do that. I've
Yeah.
seen that. Yeah, they're really low down.
Bloody French. Anyway, so I went out in the XJS, that was alright. Went in the Cortina. What a machine.
Oh, I'll tell you. Pinto.
Yeah, 1.6. It must have
Oh,
been something
yeah,
wrong
yeah.
because it sounded lovely and smooth and all sorts.
So it was a good. Well, I mean, that engine.
But it's like, it was just, wasn't a fancy car, but it just did everything you expect. Everything was,
That was
like,
Ford, though, isn't it? That's what Ford do.
you could have gotten it, you could drive it every day.
That's what Ford used to do.
I could have gotten that and drove it down to London through the choppy traffic. It just like, the only thing that gets on your wick is you've not got Bluetooth. And you've not got air conditioning.
Did it have a cassette?
Yeah, it was a GL, it did have a cassette, yeah.
Did it?
It wasn't Dolby though.
You don't need any more than a cassette. All this gumph you get in cars nowadays, it's too much.
No,
Mine hasn't got any method of playing media.
Well,
it's all
my van-
is it like an Apple CarPlay, Android
Yeah.
CarPlay thing?
I play it through my phone. Yeah.
I don't even play.
Laura's car, that mini she's got, it's got subs in the floor. Got the best sound system you've ever heard.
Do you not
Blows
think
your head off.
car? Right. So I've been in your. Can I say what your other car is?
The Merc?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I've been in the Merc today. Beautiful. It's beautiful, and I was really impressed with all the gadgets that you're showing me. There's no need for it.
Of course there is.
There isn't. It's too much. It's just more stuff that can go wrong.
Yeah. But speaking of...
Germany never go wrong.
But all these cars now.
No, German stuff goes wrong frequently. And it
Van
costs you a...
stuff goes wrong.
Oh,
That's absolute shite.
Yeah, it is. It's good for 10 years and then sent it to Albert Lewis.
You see more Audis break down on the side of the road than anything else.
Yeah.
Audis and
I want a
Volkswagen.
CD
Peugeots.
player in my van. My van's a 2006. Is it 2006?
No, 2016.
16. And originally, the boss got it for me, and I was so excited. And then it turned up and it didn't have a CD player.
Oh dear.
And I was like, I don't want this anymore, you can have it back.
I've not got any CDs
So he had it
anymore.
back. He had it back.
I've got a load of records though.
What?
That's something else. Carry on.
No, go on, what's...
Records.
Mm.
We've got to get all those records out of Mum and Dad's loft.
What are we going to do with them?
Good.
Have you got any good ones?
We've had 20 years of DJing house music. Can you imagine what we've got?
Well, they'll be knackered for a start.
They're all flat.
Yeah, but you great big heavy scratchy styluses and all that crap.
We used to put pennies, 5p's on the
Oh,
heads, so you can
Jesus.
give them a bit of
We'll have
shit to it.
I'm not letting you loose on my techniques, Des.
We'll discuss that on
Another day.
week.
Anyway, but-
Where have we got to?
I don't know, but
You've
I'm
not
gonna...
mentioned your motors.
Well, we're
You've
getting...
only got as far as one.
Two.
Two.
Oh, right. So we said, what do I drive now? So I've got that event system state.
Yeah.
Does
But
it
what
says
do
in the
you
tin.
own now?
Not that much.
Just list them.
I've had a call. So I've got a Ventus Estate, I've got a Golf Mark 5 GT TDI that invariably kind of half works, but it's German. The driver's door's packed up now, that doesn't open and close. You've got to go out from the passenger side. That's on the list to go. I need to track that because I got them sticky tyres.
Is that what you bought down for the mapping?
Yeah, and then I took it to Kerbra.
Oh, you
Yes,
did,
you
yeah.
And then
Yeah,
Henry
yeah.
spent all day telling me that yours is faster.
Yeah, I'm faster than mine too.
Well, that's all right because he spent all day not sat with me.
I reckon I did you a service there.
You did.
I had a good laugh on the auto test because there was some kids there in a Micro and a K11. They haven't started
They
shaving
were
yet.
kids,
They
yeah,
were
yeah,
all the way round.
No more than 15.
And they had one of them was had a CGA3 in it, so that's like they call it a 1.4. It wasn't. It's 1335 cc.
Right.
So it's a 1.3.
Like Chevettes used to be 1300, they were 1256.
That's still technically 1300.
My
'cause
first
it's
car.
over
Oh, I suppose. it is.
Anyway.
My first car was like that.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm determined to beat their time. I got proper competitive. But of course, but their micros weigh nothing, and you can like wazz off in first and second gear. So in this bloody Golf, I bet it weighs 1.5 tons. Handbrake only works on one wheel at the back because one caliper's seized. So it won't flip round. I can give myself a bad shoulder actually.
Jim
I couldn't turn the traction control off properly. It still kept. You pressed the button, but it still kept on interfering with you. So I might pull the fuse next time. But I got down to within half a second of them.
And the rest of your cars. We're still on the same bloody question.
Thanks. I've got that N-Reg Micro still. That's on the list to go. I've got
Which is that one?
Is that the
the
one?
white
one.
one. Yeah.
The
Yeah,
one
yeah,
that
yeah.
you took to.
Yeah, that's on the notes. So the
Santa Park.
Golf's on the list to go. That's on the list to go. I've got a G-Reg Micro.
The gold one.
Yeah, in Jewish Racing Gold. It's got a Suppress body kit on it.
Racing gold.
What?
Jewish racing gold.
Now, this is where you come in though. It wants a little bit of welding. I can sort that.
Right.
But I've got.
I hate welding. I'm sick of bloody
No, I
welding.
sort the welding. But I've got a load of bits off of this Figaro to go in it.
Turbo.
Yeah, yeah. So I've got the manifold, I've got the turbo, I've got all that jazz, I've got all the engine, but we can do something with it. But then put an ECU on it and get it
Four
working.
cylinder, isn't it?
Yeah, 4 pop.
Oh, there's loads of ECUs we can use for that.
Yeah,
No problem.
so that'd be
Next project
interesting.
car.
And then,
Do you know what I wish I'd filmed? Thunderballs.
yeah,
That would have been a brilliant YouTube series. That
I've,
would.
I've got. Oh, what?
Start to finish on
I
Thunderballs.
was
Yeah.
going to say I've got.
Buying an insurance write-off Citroen C1 to having a competitive turbocharged track car.
Yeah.
Mm,
That would have been brilliant.
Well, it's the future.
yeah.
It's the future now, Dad.
I'm not buying another one.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm not finished.
Go on.
Matt, you need to buy another one.
I've got a Toyota Master Ace camper van.
Never seen that. Rotten as a pear.
Well, it's not anymore. It's all been welded.
Right.
It's all been welded, new suspension, all that jazz. I think it's not far off. These go back together. That shifts.
Do 2.2.
2 litre 8 valve push rod, multi-point injection, about 90 horsepower.
Flying machine.
Yeah. It used to have on it, but it hasn't anymore. It used to have active suspension.
Did it?
Yeah. These canny Japs.
They are canny, aren't they?
1989. But it had like, you know, like Audi and all that jazz. They're like, you see on Top Gear, they've got a button when they put your shock abs up and does something. Well, it used to firm its own suspension up with something on the top. Had like a thing on the top of each thing, and it used to twist round.
Yeah, I've seen, yeah.
So like if you get over a certain speed, it firms it up, so it's less wallowy. And if you give it some, I just put KYBs on it. So
in your camper van, yeah.
In the camper, yeah. Japan technology though, they were.
Very clever.
And what else? I've got a bus.
Tell me about your bus, Howard.
I've got a 1979 Leyland National.
Is that the sort of thing I used to go to Derby in?
Yes, and it will be because it was brand new to the Trent garage at Belper.
Have they not got a little gear stick, a 4-speed yoke, and it's got a fluid flywheel rather than a converter?
It has, but it's 5-speed.
5-speed?
5-speed.
Big round Leyland thing on the front.
Yeah.
Steel beam headlamps.
Yeah, designed by Pininfarina.
Get out of it.
Yeah.
You have to send
Aircon yoke on the roof.
Yeah, at the back.
Is it aircon?
No, they're blown heating. So we all know from physics that heat rises.
We like physics, don't we?
Yeah, we like physics.
No,
So they decided in the 70s to put a heating system that blows hot air from the top.
Excellent.
logic.
British Leyland.
Yeah.
Through and through.
So I've got one of those.
You need to get a picture of that.
What are you doing with that?
Don't know yet.
Does it drive?
It might do. It's got some bits missing. Doors are off it because they were about to fall off.
Where is it?
It's up at a farm in Watnall.
Have you seen it recently?
No.
Do you intend doing it with you?
Well, I'd like to.
I've got a grand idea for it.
Not a bloody motorhome.
Party bus, get some decks on it, big speakers.
Get your vinyls out.
He can drive
What
it.
we need is opening doors on the back, Big Willie style. See if we can drive the Austin into the back of it like the Italian job.
You need a big ramp because the engine's in the boot, isn't it?
Oh, it is, yeah.
Or be it on its side.
See,
What
my
did Big
idea is
Willie
better.
drive? That big Chinese 6-yoke?
That was a Bedford Val with a Harrington Grenadier body on it.
Well, that sounds possible.
This is why we love Howard. It's so clever.
No, we should do Bedfords were shit, but they were lightweight. They
I remember the old Bedford vans.
were.
Why
Quite,
did they have a Chinese 6? Why?
well,
Is it a weight thing?
there's no logic behind it really.
Do you know what a Chinese 6 is? 4 steering wheels at the front.
I was going to say, it sounds more
No.
like sweet and sour chicken, pork balls.
When I lived at home, my brother had got a chicken. We've been out on the Beano all day. Got home, our kids plating up a Chinese. I says, what you got? He says, a 34. I says, what's a 34?
Chow mein.
He says, it seems a 33, but without rice. Shall we pick another? What's the name?
Dear.
Let's do a quick, simple one. What size holes do you drill for the plug wells?
How big are your plug wells?
The 7mm.
7?
7mm. Do you know why?
No.
Because I'm a bit autistic. I don't like odd numbers. Even numbers.
I don't like.
I don't like 6
So
or
why
8.
not do
I
a
like
6 then?
7. No, it's even number. Don't like it.
I have to do even numbers. I can't
Yeah.
do odd numbers.
You know, watching things on the TV, the remote control. Odd numbers.
I record everything.
Yeah, but that's
So
watching
watch-
channels too then.
No, I can't watch. No, I can't watch it. Can't watch Channel 4.
I can't abide watching adverts, so I record everything.
And skip them.
Yeah.
I can smell bacon.
Mm.
The police are here! Sorry.
Okay, so what size holes do we drill for plug welds? We use a 7mm drill bit. For one good reason, it's the sharpest drill bit I've got. Okay, we've done Doc. Where do you work? You've done you. What do you do for a living?
I'm a painter and decorator.
Do you want to elaborate?
Not particularly because it's boring.
What do I do for a living? I work in aerospace. I work on large civil jet engines.
I reckon that's a good clue.
And there's little Easter eggs all around here because half my work clothes are hanging up. So if you look hard enough, you'll know exactly where I work.
If you go to his
That's that.
Facebook page, you'll see pictures of him stood in front of what he builds.
Yeah, I can't. I might be allowed to say where I work. I'm not allowed to post photos of what I do at work.
Well, that's fair enough.
And they're very keen on what you do and don't do on social media.
Yeah.
That's why I don't have social media.
No dogging.
Are you not on?
No,
You are sometimes. You come and go.
I only appear on Facebook if I've been on Marketplace to buy something and you've got to
Right.
reactivate it all. I just get annoyed with everyone on there.
I'm only on Facebook.
It's just
because-
there's too much doom and gloom and
Yeah. I don't get any of that on
So
It's
it's
mine.
all AI now.
and adverts for stuff that you don't even want. You know, when Facebook first come around in like 2007, it was popular. You go on and you look on and you like see who was still hot that you went to school with.
Yeah, I agree.
But it's.
I only went on Facebook about 2012 for when we were DJing.
Martin Thurwell got me into Facebook. Before that, it was called Mingleville. We were all on Mingle. No, MySpace.
MySpace.
Wow,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, MySpace.
I think social media it's like the sort of. It's the devil incarnate.
I'm fed up with Facebook.
I'll take it or leave it.
There's 400 people on Facebook that I probably communicate with. Less than 10. To be honest with you.
I guess so.
There's you lot. There's the track day crowd that we muck about with. And there's Big Dean the Bricky.
Is Dean on Facebook?
He's got an account.
Ah, right.
So
don't
what's
think
happened
you'd
to Noah
find
Bricky?
I don't think you'd find him.
Did he do your bricks here?
Yeah.
Yeah, he built this place. Yeah.
Grand Bricky. He's a very good.
He did the brickwork. He did the groundwork. John come round did the groundwork. Dean and Spanner did the brickwork and blockwork, and me and George did the roof.
What does George do?
It's a joiner.
Joiner.
Very
A
good, George.
fabulous joiner.
Very, very good.
Very, very particular.
I'll tell you what a weird tradesman, you know, plasterers. You'll see a plaster and they look as thick as shit. And they'll
Have
tell
you
you,
ever tried plastering? I can't.
oh no, I've got more on the carpet than hotels. But you're like, oh this, but then you see a plasterer come, they look like a proper spacker. But they'll be like, done. I'm like,
Yeah,
wow.
paint sprayers.
We're getting into.
They're all piss artists.
We're getting into an area for me which I really don't want to be getting into because I'll start upsetting people. On
The best
camera.
paint sprayers I've ever come across in the pub at 5 o'clock. Maybe it's the fumes or something.
That's a
like
good
that.
place to be.
Yeah. Some of the best paint sprayers I've ever come across.
For cars, in cars, spraying.
Mad for the lager pump. Mad for it. Yeah, cars. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not wrong with the lager pump.
Let's run some. I'm just gonna see how
battery will
far
be
we're
flat
into
then.
this. I bet this battery's about gone flat. We're an hour and a half into this
Beautiful.
already.
Have we answered the question yet?
No, not really. Let's go through some.
I've got one.
Go on.
Best movie car.
Best movie car?
Yeah.
That's an easy one.
Go on.
That is the Bandits car.
Oh, the Smoking the Bandit car.
Trans Am.
Trans Am.
I need a Wii. I need to plug that phone in as well because it's going to go flat.
Are you going to multitask?
Do you want to pause it? Can we pause it?
Do you want to pause it?
Yeah, I need
Oh.
to move.
Right.
Put some
Pause.
heat through.
Let's see if it'll pause. Then hang on. Right then, that's better. I had about 30 psi in the bladder. Absolutely bursting. Oh! Well, I've got my coat on too. I've bloody perished.
Oh, honestly. Pair of softies.
We need to run.
So
run
we
through
were
these a
going
bit
through
sharpish, don't we? Now?
Movie cars.
Oh, movie cars.
Yeah, we
Bandit.
decided to Bandit.
Oh,
Yeah.
mine's a Bond car.
Well, that knows it
The
now.
Aston Martin.
I mean, there's only a
the
million
DB5.
Bond cars.
DB5.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a story about them.
I've driven one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, put a windscreen in one.
You know, a couple of years ago, Aston Martin, they did... Well, this all starts back to probably the 2000s.
Right.
They got all the records for the builds of the Jaguars. And they were supposed to have built some lightweight ones of the
Oh yeah.
E-tops. But there was 12 that wasn't built. They weren't... You know, like your
There's a documentary.
serial
About
numbers
it.
go in order.
Yeah.
Well, there was 12 that were never built.
Yeah.
So they rebuilt these 12 lightweight E-tops, aluminium ones.
Yeah.
And they sold them for like £1 million each, you know. That bloke used to be a vet.
James Elliott.
Somebody, Mark Evans or I don't forget his name. He used to be a vet and he used to do a few car programs. Anyway, so then Aston Martin did the same kind of thing, but they built some special 007 DB5s.
That's right, yeah.
Not road legal, about 2.5-3 million quid. They got all the toys on.
That's right.
Yeah.
They had it on Top Gear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did the warrant for them.
Really?
Check you out. I've got a claim to fame. I've got a photo. Remind me to put the photo in. I put all the windows in Graham Hill's Ferrari 250 GTO.
Well, it's been dead since 1977.
But it was a long time ago.
1976.
Was it a 76, was it?
It was a restoration that Brian did for, that was the Goodwood Festival of Speed, and I think Damon was driving it.
Oh, wow.
So before Damon drove it, it had a full resto. John Bamford owned it, JCB,
Oh, yeah.
and I was called out to go and put the glass in it. So
Wow.
there's photos of me knocking about somewhere, putting the glass in it.
I've got a feeling you've shown me some
Wow.
pictures of that over time.
Where's your claim to fame then, Dave?
I'm
I
not
haven't
really.
got any claim. Oh, I once met, what's that sort called out of Pete Practice? I don't know.
I know what you mean. They used to
No,
film
no.
in Crich, didn't they?
Yeah.
That's why the chippy at Crich is called Cardell Chippy.
Is that
Because
right?
that was the name of the village, wasn't it, I think?
Is that right?
Yeah.
Never knew that.
Yeah.
I used to work for a company in Belper, an antiques company, and they used to supply. We used
Lovejoy.
to load all the vans up.
I've got a sister who works for the gas board if you want to meet her. Let's do another one quick, come on. Was you going to say something about
I was
movie
just going to
cars?
ask you about your movie car.
I don't really know. I mean, I probably movie motors. It got to be the Italian. You see, it's them
The
minis
minis.
in the Italian
Yeah,
shop. Got to be, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, okay, I've got one for you. Money no object. Where are you going? What car are you going to buy?
How many can I buy?
You can buy one.
I can't answer because I've already been there and done that.
What did you buy?
Lexus LS 400.
That was the one you wanted.
Yeah.
Right. What about you?
Anything from Alphaholics, really.
Oh dear.
Right.
But you don't spanner though, Dave, so that's a problem.
Yeah, but it's not an Alpha as you know it. Alphaholics do. Look them up. They're
So it's one that's
amazing.
not broken.
You wouldn't buy a supercar, anything like that, no.
Well, I mean, after what Alphaholics do to an Alpha, it might as well be a supercar for me.
But then it's like, why would you buy a
The thing-
supercar? But
So, my point of view with the supercar stuff, obviously, we went to the historic meet at Donington, didn't we?
Yeah.
And we walked, and obviously a lot of the track was short, and we walked around all the Ferraris, all the Mustangs.
Yeah.
They're all the same. It's just different paint and just a few different bits stuck on them. They all look the same. There's nothing. It's my son's mad into the Lamborghinis, the Hurricanes, and they're lovely to look at, but they're boring because they're all the same. All supercars, there's no variation to them anymore. Do you not think?
I don't, because I'm not into supercars, I don't know about it, so I'm not really.
I don't get that. I'd rather look at a classic car now.
If I was going to buy a new car, I would buy an MST Mark II Escort.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Militon 2.4 in it. Drive the wheels off it. That's what I'll be doing.
Yeah.
I'm not bothered about Porsche or Ferrari or Lamborghini, anything like that. That's what
I like-
MST.
I like anything that's old, which has been had all the problems ironed out, and like resto modded, if you like.
Like an old car but modern.
Yeah.
Like a resto
Okay.
mod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You better
So
start
you're gonna-
saving your money up
You better
there.
start, I want electric windows in it.
Yeah.
The beauty about this is it hasn't even got windy windows.
got
It's
no
slidey windows.
Has it really?
Yeah, you don't need to arsehole about with the winder.
You see, that's exactly
Up
what
and
I was
down.
saying about modern cars having
You got
too
one
much
piece
rubbish
copy
on it.
but polycarbs in there. Save on the weight.
Well, we'll have to see how it comes about. This is a it's got opening rear quarters in this, which I think is a rare. People, I don't know the first thing about them, but people have told me it's rare.
You can get the kits for the back window and the two sides. I think.
Oh, what, polycarbonate?
Yeah.
You make up.
But I think supercars, they're not super anymore, are they?
Right, okay. I tell you what my thoughts about fast cars are. I want a car that'll excite me, that I can drive the wheels off it. that'll be this.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be able to drive this with your foot nailed to the floor.
Going to Tesco.
Going to Tesco's.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't do that in a Porsche.
No.
You can't do that in a Mazda.
No.
There's nowhere that we can take the Mazda where we can drive it flat out. Me and you have driven it flat out. We've done 160 mile an hour in that Mazda.
Yeah.
You can't do that on British roads, can you, Dave?
No.
But you'll be able to drive this flat out. That's why I like Thunderbolts so much. A
Mm.
Citroen C1 with a turbo, 120 horsepower. Drive it like a lunatic. It was brilliant.
Yeah.
A Porsche GT3, you're doing the speed limit in first gear.
I don't see the benefit to buying all these. It's got to be.
If it's a status symbol or something like that, fair dues. If that's what you're into, if you're into your Rolex or whatever, that's your bag.
Yeah.
I think that's what they are. these
Cars
days.
for me is something that I can drive and enjoy, use them for what they are, and okay, I'm starting to get quite deep about it now.
Yeah.
But-
No,
I'd
that's
still
what-
like a Stag.
Yeah.
yeah, and I understand why. They're a classic. They're a brilliant. Yes, I agree.
The Stag. Have you seen the Stag that
They look nice.
had in the Grand Tour?
Yes.
It's freezing.
Yeah. Well, and that's been restored now by the smallest cog.
Yeah, well, it's in the process of being done, so yeah.
Well, he did it and took James out for a
it
test
broke.
drive, and the wheel dropped off.
I've never had a wheel come off. I've had a wheel come loose. but
I've had a
never
wheel
come off.
come loose. That was Thunderbolts on the track. Ricky had that Twingo. What are they? Those Twingos?
Renault.
Are they the Renault?
The engine-
Oh,
in the
they're
back,
only
isn't
about
it?
1.2.
No, that's an old one. No, the 1.6. They did a Twingo.
Is it? It's a bigger engine as that in it?
The track version. Is it an
Oh,
RS or something like
What,
that?
the Twingo 133 or something, wasn't
That's
it?
exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah.
I'm sure the engine's still in the boot.
No, it's in the front.
Yeah.
I put an air filter on for him in here.
Where did you put it?
In the back. No, honestly, yeah, we were taking the mickey out of Ricky.
Yeah.
His wheel came loose.
And then yours came loose.
So ours came loose as well, yeah. Right, come on, let's get to things. We've not done any questions, have we yet, really?
Go on then.
I'll read a few out. If you want to answer them, you can do. So, where did your love of cars come from? As a child, I've always been into cars. I guess you two are the same, yeah?
Yeah.
Favourite track you've driven round?
I've only driven around one, and that's Donington.
Donington's a brilliant
at,
track.
At least it was the full track, though.
My favourite track, just for a laugh, is Mallory.
I haven't driven it. I've been passing.
Mallory is a little track. It's clockwise. Blighton's anti-clockwise. Have you ever noticed that?
I've never thought of it, but you're right. Yeah,
You want to
it
go
is.
to a clockwise track and anti-clockwise track, so it wears your tyres.
Yeah,
even.
yeah.
So that's always. I love Mallory. Brilliant track.
Mallory and Donington. for
Worst
me.
car you've ever owned?
Worst car?
I've never had a bad one, really.
Oh, I'll have a think about that for a minute.
Right, we'll come back to that one in a minute. What's your favourite motorsport?
Oh, if it's motorsport, I'm probably going to say my F1. I do follow me
Yeah,
F1.
I like F1.
I couldn't even tell you. I couldn't even name a driver in F1.
Yeah, I like the F1 and also the Goodwood weekends are
Yeah,
fantastic.
I'd love to go to
Yeah,
Goodwood
I think
for a
Goodwood
weekend.
is probably my favourite.
Yeah, but I think if you went, you'd be disappointed because you can't,
Can't
see anything.
see it.
It's like the F1. I went to Silverstone in 2016, 2017. You see jack shit.
We
As you get
religiously-
cold.
I went to Donington and saw Ayrton Senna drive.
1993.
Williams. That's, yeah.
You didn't see him drive for Williams. He was dead by then.
It was, what year was that then?
Donington's the European Grand Prix in 1993. He was at McLaren then.
Was that right?
That's when he went from fourth to first on the first lap.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
93.
I went for the practice day, and the touring cars
It's like
supported.
Magnus Pike. He knows everything.
The
I
touring,
need to get to that more, you know.
the touring cars supported them, and so where you got the entrance before you go up the Melbourne Loop. Obviously, I wasn't very old. My uncle used to take me, and all the touring cars were in the exhibition centre. So all the drivers came out and stood with me to watch the qualifying for the F1.
Was John Clennon pissed?
Obviously,
We
I
used
was
to
only a
religiously
lad.
go to the touring cars, didn't we?
Yeah, yeah.
We got VIP to
Oh,
What
crikey.
year was that? Years ago, isn't it?
That's probably about 10 years
Did
ago.
the track
yeah.
walk, sat with all the drivers having lunch.
Yeah.
We were with Thomas Onslow Cole.
Yeah.
Tom Onslow Cole.
That was a
A
fantastic...
mate of mine went to that one at Donington when Mansell smashed into Tiffany Dell.
Oh.
that
Was
was
the touring
Donington.
car?
Yeah.
He had the bridge, didn't he, as well?
Yeah, and then
that's-
knocked himself out, didn't he?
He had a
Drove the
massive
Ford one.
Ford,
the
yeah.
Mondeo.
That was
Yeah.
just when he'd left F1 season after, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, the second time I left F1.
Oh, was that the second?
What's your
the
favourite
Oracle?
motorsport?
Formula 1.
Formula 1.
Yeah.
I don't follow it.
It's
I like
I used to
any-
watch rallying a lot. Now,
Yeah.
but I've not watched it really, not properly since the days of McRae and,
Yeah.
you know.
I don't feel it's as easy to watch nowadays. It's not covered. I think if you like bikes, F1,
Well, a lot
touring
of
car.
it used to be around here. We used to have Chatsworth, Trenton Gardens,
I used
Woolerton,
to go to
I-
Donington for the
I can always
RAC
remember
rally.
Donington.
Lombard RAC Rally up at Clumber Park.
Yeah,
remember that?
Park, yeah. Again,
They
they're
used
all
to
around
fence that
here.
bridge off, didn't they?
Trenton
That's
Gardens, Clumber Park,
Yeah.
Chatsworth, special stage at Donington, Woolerton
Well,
Park. There's loads of it around
My
here.
uncle used to live at Ashby, and he used to come to Belper to pick me up. And you'd be driving to Donington up the A52, and because there'd be another stage in the morning,
Yeah, they'd be
you'd
driving
get all
up there,
the
yeah.
cars coming past you.
Yeah,
Who got lifted for driving around with 3 wheels?
probably someone. Not on public roads.
Yeah.
Because you used to drive stage to
Stage to
stage on the
stage,
public
yeah,
roads, yeah.
yeah.
Oh crikey, yeah, I
Yeah.
never thought of that.
We got 3 wheels on his wagon that
Brilliant.
day. Right, that's motorsport taken care of. We've done favourite track to drive round, worst car you've ever owned. We're thinking about that one. Best car you've ever driven or owned.
Right, I reckon. Best car I've ever driven, I don't know.
I can answer these. I've got my Alfa Romeo, your Mini, because it was that good, and my ST.
Yes,
Okay.
Even with the odd rattle, like it's been around the track a few too many times.
I used to have a Toyota Curran.
What's one of them?
It's like,
It's a smaller current.
yeah, it was M-Reg 1994. It was like an imported Celica, if you will,
Alright.
All right, yeah.
but it had the arse end of. It looked like a convertible one because the Celicas here were like 3 doors, like a liftback.
Yeah.
But this was a saloon. It was a 2-door.
Right.
It wasn't quick. It was the 3 SFE engine. It's like 130 horsepower on an auto box. It's the wrong engine and box for the car, but it was 4-wheel steering,
All right.
and that.
Honda Preludes were some
Yes,
sort.
they
Yeah,
were, yeah.
And it, to start off with, it felt really, really weird because it felt like your bloody arse end's gone wobbly, and like you got knackered void bushes on the back or something.
Yeah.
But then when you got used to it, you just flick it anywhere because normally your limiting factor in the corner, you turn in, but your back wheels keep you going straight, don't they?
Yeah.
But these just like went just a little bit, and you could wang it round and roundabout to the point where then it was some oil surge and the oil line to come on.
Yeah, right, really?
Oh
Right.
Jesus, yeah! I felt Uncle Dick a few times. The G-force on it.
G-force in your Toyota.
Yeah. It's going some, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my Blondie once had a Mark II Escort. It's got 2 front seats and that was it. That was the interior. You got a 2.1 in it, a Piper. What was the cam? Piper BK285 cam in it, something like that. Is it BK BP?
Is that what you had in the Sierra?
That was the engine out of it, yeah.
That was that was the first car I've ever been in where I nearly shit myself.
That blue
Well,
one.
Blondie's Mark II, it got that engine in it. It must have been 100 horsepower at the axle. It must have been. And you could literally, that was like Torval and Dean, that was.
Well, I was going to say, when you took me out to the
drift
Sierra,
that
it was
thing.
bloody raining. We come round the roundabout there. I was looking out the side window where we're going.
What, in the Sierra?
Yeah.
That was a good car, that
It was
was.
that blue
I've never
one,
been
wasn't
sideways
Yeah.
in a car
it? You
before.
took me through Belper in that one time, and we never got out to second gear, and let's just say it wasn't a speed.
There's a really, really old video of that, back in when like
Was it on like a big
Camera-
camcorder like you get at
camera
an Indian
phones
wedding?
would do a really crap 3GP video, like that sort of size, of Blondie driving it down Wyver Lane, not Wyver Lane. What's from the Bull's Head down to
Belper Lane then. Oh yeah, I know which. I don't know the name of the
Overlane.
no other way
From the Bull's Head down to
the Crossroads.
Black. Is it called Blackbrook?
Blackbrook, yeah.
Yeah. Straight.
Blondie was
That's
driving my
straight.
Sierra down there, and I was videoing as he come past, and it must have been 8,000 RPM. It was wringing it dry, yeah. It's high for a Pinto,
yeah.
but it revved. It was a really good engine.
Yeah.
Blondie ran it around with a pair of 40 side drafts on it. I got a twin 38 on it.
Off of Essex.
Off of V6, yeah. And he came past me, and he backed off it, just a little flame out the back of the pop, and he, you know.
Is that where the obsession for flamer kits comes
I
from?
do like a flame out there. There's no doubt about it. Love it. So, Blondie Smart 2 Escort, one of the fabulous cars to drive. I really enjoyed driving because it was fast.
Yeah.
And it was noisy and it stunk of oil when you drove it. It was a really, really funny car.
That's the one thing I love about my ST.
I used a lamppost in that, drifting it around the corner.
Yeah.
I had to buy it off him in the end.
Oh dear me.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
What was that estate that you used to have up at the farm? Had
That was an
flames
Escort.
down it.
Oh no, that was Shane's Dragster.
Yeah.
That was a Mark 1, well, loosely a Mark 1 Escort. It's got in a 440 Chrysler motorhome engine in it.
That orange.
Oh,
Is it
okay.
orange?
And a load of nitrous oxide.
Yeah.
It was originally a blue car. Then we sprayed it orange, yeah.
Yeah.
Ford Signal orange.
With flames on.
I did the flames one day, didn't like them, had to go and respray it again the next day.
440. That's a big engine.
It's a 440, yeah. It was not a Hemi. The
Yeah, the Hemmers were the 426s, weren't they?
It was, I think it made something like 700 horsepower running nitrous on it, something like that.
Oh, it's about.
It used to run it in Super Street, which is like a 1060 clear.
Oh.
1060?
I was watching something about the nitrous, the guy that does nitrous. You get up to 500 brake out of it. That's the booster, the maximum booster that it will give you. The nitrous oxide.
Well, it
What
depends how
on earth are
big
you
it-
talking about, Willis?
If you add nitrous oxide, the
To what?
maximum to an engine,
What engine?
well,
Well,
don't worry about it.
well, no, it's not the engine, is it? It's the what the kids will deliver.
So the nitrous oxide powered dragsters are running 3,000 horsepower.
Right. I'm not talking about a dragster. This guy was, I can forget what car.
Can
he
you still
was
put
doing.
squirty cream in them?
And everyone's gone to Lally, huffing the old nitrous. That's what Steve O used to be into, wasn't it?
What is it?
Snorting nitrous oxide.
Who's
yeah.
that?
Steve O, from
Steve-
Jackass.
Oh, Steve
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. I was
You
gonna,
know, like soda stream bottles, like the old school, used to have nitrous oxide in
I
it.
wondered who you meant then. I thought his
Yeah,
name
no,
was Steve O.
You'd have two of them up
Not
his nose.
Steve O.
Steve O.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that had got a dead trick nitrous controller on that. You could like, before the days of computers, it was like a solid state box, and you'd program it, so you do your burnout. It's got a rev limiter burnout to, I don't know, like 4,000 RPM, something like that. It's got a 3-speed gearbox in it, don't know what it was.
I'll tell you what that would be. That would be the Chrysler.
You lit it up in second and you banged it into third when it was out of the water. Well,
Yeah.
no, you was already out of the water when you started your burnout. You burn it out and you've got a line lock, stamp on the brake dead on, press your line lock.
Yeah, so
It's
just
an
lock
old
your
front
front.
end. You will start your burnout in second. It knew you had pressed the line lock, so you could floor it, and it's going to go to like 4,000 RPM. You'd knock it into third as it was burning out, and then take your foot off the line, lock it to roll forward, and put a bit of rubber down past the lights.
Yeah.
And then the nitrous control was dead clever. I can't really think how it worked. It sort of gave you, it sort of ramped as it went by RPM, and it was aimed with time as well. Quite a clever bit of kit.
Yeah, so that comes in a bit, and then as you get in your tracks.
Yeah. It used to warm the bottle up until you couldn't pick
But
it up.
them
Dead
gearboxes
on.
are supposed to be doing. It'll be something like a Chrysler Talk Flight A737 or something.
I've got no clue.
You
No
could
clue.
like reverse the drive on full beams, and you
It
just
was a bang,
You-
a bang forward to knock it up a cog.
you couldn't kill them. So it's definitely not a
Do
German.
you know what?
gearbox.
The only thing that ever went wrong is it got a Winchester 4-barrel. Is it Winchester? Yeah, Winchester.
Rochester.
Rochester 4-barrel
Rochester.
carb on it.
Why?
I don't know.
Why use a bloody Rochester and put holly on it?
That was what was on it. A Rochester.
2 hollies ideally. 2 800 CFMs.
It had got a Rochester carb on it and a load of nitrous. You used to warm the bottle up until you could handle it near enough, and then you'd purge the bottle. The lights would go. You'd be away, and it was a physical noise. It got louder when you hit the nitrous, and then away it went.
Oh, yeah.
That was a 1060 car, I think that was. That was Super Street 1060. You need to run as close to 1060 as you can.
Yeah, because if you go too quick, then you're up in the next category, don't you?
Well, yeah, you get knocked out.
Yeah,
You break out.
I don't understand the drag racing rules. What's his face?
If there's a motorsport to watch, talking about motorsport I'm into, I only watch drag racing. That's the only thing I watch now.
The Hoff does a load of that, doesn't he?
Don't really watch the Hoff much.
He doesn't make an exciting video, but is it
No,
very
it's
job?
like Dan Mollen taking
Carl
into
Cox is
Yeah.
big into his
drag racing.
drag
He is.
racing,
Carl
yeah.
Cox is mad into it.
I think he's got his
a
own
couple of-
team.
He has got his own team, yeah.
because he was at Santa Pod last year or this year. We're not out of this year.
Oh dear. I reckon we're probably getting towards the back end of this now because I'm absolutely perished. We've been at it. Oh, a good couple of hours, I reckon, now.
What have we got left?
Do you want to run through a few
Go on,
and see
then.
where we go?
What have we got, Dave?
What's the fastest you've ever driven on or off track?
The fastest I've ever been is with you.
Yeah.
I don't know how fast it was.
That was about round 160.
160 mile an hour.
Okay, you beat me about 5.
That was in the Mazda.
Favourite track to drive round? We've said that one.
Mallory, yeah, love it.
What's the one car you've owned out of everything that you've been most proud of?
Proud of?
Yeah. Like, you wish, I wish I'd still got that, or,
Well, I'll never sell a Mazda.
yeah.
A lot of work's gone into that, engineering wise. So I can't really get rid of that. I'm very proud of the electronic side of the Mazda. That's something I really enjoy doing.
Yeah.
Other cars proud of. Thunderballs was a good crack. I can't say I was proud of it. It was just
It got a lot of interest though, didn't it?
We had the RAF team. They were driving a Mini.
That's right.
Help for Heroes. They got the Help for Heroes team.
Oh,
out.
right, yeah.
Was that a Blighton?
That was a Blighting, yeah. And they were like, what is that? What?
You did get a lot of people come and talk to you when you're in the pits.
Yeah,
And
they
they'd always
were
be
really
like-
interested in that.
Yeah.
Well, there was like something a bit different. I mean, I got a load of cheers at Donington Park
Oh,
in the
God,
bloody
yeah.
Manchester Estate.
Yeah. You also got a load of cheers in the Micro. At
Yeah,
Santa Claus.
Micra. I was stood in the stands and everybody's talking about it.
Look at that dildo with that Micro.
Yeah, they obviously knew me.
Anything for you, Howard? No,
Can't say that.
a
That's
bus?
what I'm proud of.
Yeah, I've not been proud. I used to have a Toyota Carina GTI that I wish I still had. That I forgot something went wrong with it, and it was something trivial.
Your back window broke.
No, that's a different Carina. That's an imported one. That's in New Zealand now, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I had a Carina GTI and Emirates. That was nice. But I think one of the back brake seats, I left it around the front of the house anyway. I thought I'd get round to it one day. It's when I was brassic.
Yeah.
And then tax ran out on it.
And that was that.
This is the days when you got disc in the window. And then one of the neighbours bubbled it for no tax, so it got bloody towed away.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, someone reported it to the police. Police come round and they said, "Oh, it's not tax. Can you move it?" I said, "Well, no, I was at work." So the ex-wife says, "Well, can you move it? I'm at work." And it won't move anyway because the back brakes were seized on solid. And they said, "Well, it's obviously not been driven anywhere because it's like." It was on the public road, yes. It was at the front of the house. It wasn't on a cul-de-sac. It wasn't going anywhere. It wasn't being used. But it was on the road. I didn't have enough street parking. So then they had a recovery firm in to come and tow it away and take it to the compound. And they sent me board and said, "You owe 300 quid. I says, "What for?" I says, "For towing your car." I says, "No, I don't." I says, "Well, you got to pay to release it." I says, "Well, keep it then." And they said, "Well, what were you going to do with it?" I said, "Well, you wanted it that much, you towed it away."
So you can keep it.
I said, "That's your problem, John."
And that was that.
Yeah.
Right. What's the best car advice you've received over your time working with cars, and who gave it to you?
Car advice. I would say the best advice that I've taken on board is to not be a perfectionist about things.
Yeah?
That's a good point, yeah.
Because you will never be happy with your own work if you do that.
Yeah.
I do my work to the very best of my ability. When I want it to be. If I want to bodge something up, I'm happy to bodge something up, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
If it's a quick fix to get me on the road and I'm just going to do it until I can, I'm happy with that. But if I'm doing something properly, I will do it to the very best of my ability. And that's something I've got to be happy with.
Yeah. I was going to say, who gave you the advice? I suppose it's just what you've learned over
It was
time.
David Freiberger, Roadkill.
Oh, really?
So forget being a perfectionist. Just get it. Do your best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For you, Howard?
Oh, I don't know really. I mean, I've driven some right sheds, but somebody very wise sat not far from us here has always said they like to have clean oil in the car and you can't change it too much.
Yeah.
So I always try and keep on top of that. And I think you need to know your car, and you need to know what you can ignore and what you can't ignore.
Yeah.
It's like, if your brake pads are getting ready but you're a bit tight, but you're going to change the discs anyway, it doesn't matter if it touches and scores it because you're going to change your disc, aren't you?
Yeah.
I had a mate who was flapping like anything last week because they come up the check engine light, had it ready, wants a lambda sensor. Well, it doesn't really matter, does it? Is it overheating? Has it got all in there?
They just run open loop until you fix them again.
Yeah, it's a nicety. It doesn't matter, put it off until you can afford it. But it's just knowing what you need to do and what you don't need to do, which is difficult with modern stuff.
As not a car guy, because you're not a car guy, really, are you?
No, not like you lot are.
What's the advice that you've received that you've taken on board?
Like Howard said, regular oil, which obviously I've learned from you.
Do you flush your oil?
Yeah.
Because there's a school that said you should never flush your oil.
No, I flush it.
I always do.
What, down the toilet?
Yeah.
Oh, right. So, yeah, my advice is probably from you, really.
Flush your oil down the toilet.
Yeah, flush the
Best
toilet
advice
down
I've
the
ever
toilet.
received.
Decent tyres, decent brakes.
Brakes and tyres mean everything. If you go on a track day, brakes and tyres. Regardless of, forget power, brakes and tyres.
Yeah, but in
Brakes.
general, in just driving around,
Yeah, you need brakes.
you need brakes. You want decent, good
What, you mean
tyre.
my foot on the back tyre don't work?
Not anymore. You can't stick your foot in the forks at the front for an endo.
Yeah. But
Why
yeah,
got no toenails left?
and also I'd say for somebody who's not, saying not good at driving's not the right thing to say, but just people who get in and drive but don't think of the process of driving and what's happening.
Yeah.
Always have good tyres for the rain, just for normal road conditions. Because if you start to lose traction,
That's one thing I don't drive fast. I never have driven fast in the rain.
no, but it's always good to have like tyres that can handle like a one that's good with an aquaplane. If you hit a big of water,
Yeah.
well, see, if like as I can feel it through my arse and through the skin if it's starting to lose, my missus can't.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying.
So I make sure she's always got a really good tyre. If I run Sean Falcon 310s,
Laura's on Bridgestones.
just good stuff for the rain. I said you won't come to a beef in it. But if you got some of these cheaper things, shout a bit of water that they're off.
We had a Mark 5 Escort as a pool car years ago.
They were awful things, weren't they?
Man alive, it was an 1800, but it didn't hang about. It was quite nippy.
Was it the diesel or a Z-Tech?
It was a Z-Tech, silver top. But the tyres were like bars of soap. A third gear,
Yeah.
on a roundabout, smoking the buggery out of them. Absolute shite.
And they weren't that powerful. They had about 115 horsepower.
110 were it,
Some
On
of
my
them.
van, I've got middle of the road tyres.
Yeah.
And because there's a lot of hills around me, so damp weather, you'll be wheel spinning. If you let somebody pass, and as soon as you try and pull off, don't matter how gentle you are, you're spinning.
The Mazda, when we took it to Donington? No, Kerbra.
Yeah.
It had Nankang, them dead sticky tyres on it.
Yeah.
Now it's got a set of Toyo Proxys in it,
Right.
road tyres. They're 30 quid each. But for what I need it for, they're perfect.
Right.
Because going around Kerbra in it,
Yeah.
you can drift it
Yeah.
all day long.
Well, yeah, but the thing at Kerbra, it's a short track, and because it's like a 1 lap or a lap and a half special, you're not warming your tyres up.
No, you're not.
No,
and when
Because
we
you were
went,
talking about putting your slicks on, weren't
Yeah.
you?
Yeah,
Now, so
yeah.
there's no point.
No,
You
as
don't
when
go
we
warm.
went down there, everyone that went off always had racing tyres on, didn't they?
Yeah.
Because
I
of
don't never noticed.
yeah.
I think you're right there.
Apart from that chap went round with his winter tyres on, in that
There was
Hyundai
a
thing.
fella in that like white
Not the Seat.
Seat, yeah.
Yeah, because he was doing the
He was a
auto.
lunatic, he was.
He did all the auto solo. I could
The
still.
chrome cleaner. It was mad for the chrome
At
cleaner.
least you didn't say aerosol.
What else have we
Right.
got? Howard's playing at St Peter's Church in a bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, not till half 3, but yeah, go on.
Worst car you've owned?
Don't know. I've never
I've
had
never
anything
had a
that's
bad
that
one.
bad.
No.
Not a bad one, no.
That was an easy question. Who's your favourite car YouTuber?
Oh.
I used to like Al.
Yeah. Now, this,
Turbo Yoda.
No.
Skid Factory.
you've replaced the Skid Factory. I mean, you've got the same haircut, so that helps.
Oh, I've replaced the Skid Factory?
Yeah.
Wow.
On a Thursday morning.
Absolutely.
The thing is, like, I love watching Al. He's really dry. I used to love Woody. The two of them together.
Yeah. I think that Woody and Al might have separated to get Woody's lad in, because he's doing all the video in there.
But you know, and that's really nice for him. You know, his lad's getting into it. That's cool. But the two of them, to me, really
dynamic, weren't they?
Yeah, and it's like Top Gear with the three of them. You take one away, it's not the same.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter which one.
Yeah.
But
The
to
Skid
me,
Factory, Woody and Al.
what do you know?
See, I've
The
not
thing
heard of these.
The
these
thing that got me
ones.
into YouTube is Mighty Car Mods,
Mm.
and I still watch them to this day. You're not bothered about the Moog fella, are you, Blair?
It's got too much of that.
He also, because of that, he made it onto Australian's version of Top Gear.
Yeah.
Oh, is that right?
I'll tell you who I do like.
Go on.
There's a YouTube channel called Diagnosed Dan.
I've not heard of him.
You'll like him. He's a guy. He's in Holland,
Yeah.
probably in his 40s.
Dutch fella.
Yeah, Dutch fella. And he
Full
just
of weed.
no. Well, he might be. I don't know. But he does real anal electrical, not that kind of anal diagnostics. So like stuff that a dealer can't fix.
All right, yeah.
They'll send it to him. So he uses like his fancy software, and he'll start off in all this kind of.
Oh, that sounds
jazz.
interesting.
It's really interesting, and he's got like he uses top down stuff. So I don't know. He's like plug it in the ODB Bluetooth, and he's got breakout boards so there's no communications and all this.
Yeah.
He's set up an internet thing, a technical service bulletin. So if you've got a problem, you sign up to them, and you can see if anyone's had this problem before,
Right.
and then look at your common causes and fixes.
Clever stuff.
But he does also, and he likes an oscilloscope,
I like an oscilloscope.
and he did, and this bamboozled me up. He did a compression test on an engine with an oscilloscope.
Can you remember the old Ford? I don't know what the ECU version was. It must have been a Bosch unit where you could do a cylinder efficiency test, and you used to set it off by shorting 2 pins out under the bonnet somewhere, and it ran through its own diagnostic, and it used to like drop. How did it do it? It should raise the RPM, then drop number 1 off, then drop number 2 off, and you could work out the efficiency of each cylinder. Then it gave you a blink code.
Okay.
You know that one, that AO
Yeah.
that you bought off me? That did that.
Okay.
Blink codes.
Yeah. Well, that was before ODB or ODB2 at least, because manufacturers had their own flavours, didn't they?
The MX-5 I've got does ABS blink codes.
Like shove a paperclip into terminals
That's
and then
right,
count
yeah.
the flashes.
You count the flashes on the
Yeah.
dash with the ABS light flashing.
And you look it up and it says it's
That's knackered.
yeah.
So someone that doesn't know, I don't know. I know Mighty Car Mods.
Oh yeah, sorry.
you-
So
you-
yeah,
you-
Mighty Car Mods,
Cletus.
the Skid Factory,
I've never watched Cletus.
Cletus,
Derek.
I do like Derek's videos are now 2 hours long, and I haven't got the patience. I need half an hour video.
See, I
I
like
ain't
it if
got
I've
time
got
for a 2 hour video.
Well, the problem is I'm pissed by the end of it.
Yeah, you can't remember it.
and I think nowadays it's cheating because it's taking parts of them. It's actually, it's not trying to drag it 3,000 miles with just a set of pliers and a roll of tape.
It used to go along with a handful of Jubilee clips and some gaffer tape, didn't
He like buys new tyres now, bless him.
Yeah.
But the guy's probably in a position to...
So you guys obviously being into the cars, they're the guys that you go to.
Well, the go-to really is the Skid Factory. Roadkill, when it was a thing before it got bought out by Motor Trend. I used to love Roadkill. Steve... What's Dave Freiberger's mate called? Stephen Dulcich? Is it Dulcich? Steve Dulcich. Very clever engine guy. I used to like watching him. You watch Cletus because it's entertaining.
I've never watched Cletus.
1320 video, drag racing.
You watching any A-series stuff?
No, not really.
I've read the book.
Front to back?
Yeah. Well,
you're the man.
I skipped a couple of chapters that weren't applicable, but...
So what we're talking about now is the engine for this.
Yeah.
Right.
We've got an MG Midget engine for it. It's been under the bench for a while. It needs a full rebuild. We've been talking about cams and pistons, and
we're going to disagree on the cams here, big time.
I'm going for a Piper BK285.
You can have a Piper as long as you get the scatter one.
Yeah, you were talking about the scatter one, yeah.
But you won't believe me.
Also, our mate Tommy with that silver MX5.
Oh, Tom Chaplin.
Chappingham. He has started his little business up, cold side engineering, supercharging stuff.
All right.
Oh.
So we might get Tom on board.
Yeah, we'll have to get Tom on.
See if we can talk about.
We'll have to get him on an episode because he's a very interesting lad. He is.
Very clever though. Well, I don't know if he's still working for him. He's a Jaguar Land Rover Black Gears.
That's right. Yeah.
So we might get Tom round.
So as a non-car guy, I say non-car. I love cars, but not to the extent that these guys do. I like the Drive Tribe stuff, which is Richard Hammond. I love all that stuff.
Hammond, yeah.
There's a chap called Neil Greenhouse that worked worked with Richard Hammond. He helped start the smallest cog.
Right.
And he's gone back to his bit like you, back in his garage at home.
Yeah.
But he is a proper fountain of knowledge.
A fountain.
A fountain of knowledge.
Yeah.
I like Mike Brewer. I've got a lot of time for Mike Brewer. I know he gets a lot of hate. Mike.
I'm not surprised. I've met him.
Have you?
Yeah.
And I really like him.
Where did we see him?
He was at
NEC.
Yeah, NEC. Adam C.
Auto Sparks one day.
I don't see the drum and bass DJ.
No.
That's Adam C.
Adam C.
Alan C. Alan!
That's Alan S. Alan Seal. So yeah, I'm a bit more...
I've never been into drum and bass.
I love drum and bass. Mad for it.
I can't get into it.
I was listening to Radio 1's dance thing last night.
Right.
Look up Yazima Flange Bongo.
Excuse me?
Right.
Awesome track.
Oh right,
It was
okay.
brilliant.
You'll have to send me a link
I was
to that.
blowing the windows out driving home, coming through Horsley Woodhouse last night.
I'm far too old for that to carry on.
Right. So, what's the viral clip that has made you laugh the most this year?
Made me laugh.
Yeah.
Viral?
I've got one, and it actually was somebody that posted something to. I think it's somebody you work with, and it's a chap who does a. he does a tornado siren. Do you know what I mean?
Frankie McDonald.
Frankie McDonald.
Lunatic.
Honestly, me and I'll tell you there,
Frankie McDonald.
If my son puts that on, because he knows that's the one thing that if I hear it, breaks me.
I send it to Mark.
That is
my
the
work mate.
funniest thing. And there's been a few opportunities. I wanted to post it.
Frankie, God bless him, has wrote a book. It's difficult to sort of say. Can you say special needs? Are you allowed to say that? Learning difficulties in this PC world.
I'm not sure how you describe it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's all
Yeah.
SEN these days. isn't it, I
SEN,
believe?
that's
Right.
yeah.
SEM, yeah. And he's into doing like broadcasts about weather and earthquakes and that
He's
sort
a
of thing.
legend.
Let's send him to see Michael Fish.
Have you ever seen him?
No.
While you two are talking, I'm going to find him on video for you. While you're looking at that. Keep on talking.
Keep on talking, Dave.
Well, Nick, obviously the questions that are left are really punched at you, really. So while you're
Go on, man. Go on, shout some out.
so far, what part of the rebuild of the Austin have you enjoyed doing the most?
What have I enjoyed doing the most?
Yeah. Obviously, I know we're only really.
Enjoyed doing. I've not enjoyed any of it. It's all been welding. I'm sick of bloody welding.
We set fire to it, haven't we?
What have I enjoyed the most? At the moment, we're just at the stage of trying to build a strong car. That's what we're doing, isn't it?
Mm.
And we're slowly getting there.
Drop that.
What I'm really looking forward to is doing some mechanical modifications.
Yeah. That's
We've
your
already
brand.
got disc brakes on the front. That you can call that the first mod if you want to.
Mm.
Okay, yeah.
We talked about putting a 5-speed in it. There's lots and lots and lots of things I'm going to do regarding suspension.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
And that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm
Are
looking forward
we keeping that under wraps?
only because I'm not quite sure what I'm doing yet. I've got a good idea what I'm going to do with it, but I'm not quite sure
Yeah.
yet.
Is it going to potentially change from how it is at the moment?
Yes, it won't. Yes, it will. Yeah.
Right.
And the last
That'll be
one
interesting.
is there any part of the rebuild thus far
Thus far,
that if you did it again, you would do differently?
yeah, quite a lot of it, I think.
Yeah.
The inner sill on the other side I would have done differently. On this side I wish I'd have braced the floor before I cut the outer sill out of it like I did the other side. I'm sort of learning as I go with this. I'm not a vehicle restorer.
No.
This isn't my job. I'm learning as I go. So because it's a learning process, you kind of learn by your mistakes.
Yeah.
We've not had many mistakes, catastrophic mistakes. They will come. They're bound to come along sooner or later. But so far, we've been very lucky that we've fallen on our feet. Even when we've done something wrong, by fluke, we've got it right.
Yeah.
So we've been very lucky so far. The front panel's not straight.
Right.
It's got a wave in the middle of it. And if you look at it, you know, look down the middle of that. Look, you can see it's got a bit of a dip in it.
Oh yeah, you can see that too.
There's that, but you know what? And I've said it from the start. It's not a show car. It's never going to be a show car. It's going to be a solid workhorse.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a concourse. It's not going to live in here all its life. It's going to be out and about. We're going to use it. It's
Yeah.
going to be a car.
I mean,
that's
I
going to
see.
be
I
used.
suppose there's compromises from when it was first designed because these were Austin's
We're
first
talking to people about door
monocoque
gaps and
construction,
what.
weren't they? So it was all new back then, and they might have done
Plus
things
and
that don't make
minus,
sense.
plus and minus 16th of an inch was a tight tolerance for this. I mean, 1/8 of an inch they were working to.
What's that in new money?
1/8 of an inch. Well, a 16th of an inch is
About a mil and a half?
40,000. It's a mil, isn't it? 16th of an inch, thereabouts.
More than that, isn't it?
That's on that one.
You tell me. I'm going to get the tape measure out and have a look.
You need to get really excited off that, wouldn't you? Yeah.
Get the vernier out. Knocked up. Where were they manufactured? Is it Birmingham or
Longbridge.
Coventry?
Longbridge, Birmingham.
Birmingham.
Yeah.
That's what
A
Austin
load
was.
of hungover Brummies built these back in the 50s. Do you know what I mean?
If they weren't on strike.
Full of
If they weren't
ale.
on strike.
Full of ale.
Absolutely full of ale, yeah.
Yeah.
Frankie McDonald's. Keep on talking.
Thank you, McDonald. Yeah.
If you're on the questions, Dave.
That's it. That's questions. over and out.
I'll have to find. I tell you what I'll do. I'll find a video of him and I'll put it on the end of this video.
Yeah, you do it.
Yeah.
We've got to put a load of pictures in this. We've got to get some pictures of the Rat Cat, Thunderballs. I think most people have seen the Mazda already. The Mini, might have a few pictures of the Mini.
I've got the Alpha. I've got a picture of the Alpha.
There's a couple of vids of the Mini on the channel, isn't there?
There's a few vids of the Mini. Yeah, there's a vid of Thunderballs.
Is there?
Drifting it before it was turboed around Donington, yeah.
Yeah.
We turned up, first track day we've done for ages. People were turning up wearing race suits in like enclosed trailers. When we turned up, like we are now, they've got £100,000 Porsche, we've got £300 insurance write-off.
Yeah.
Citroen,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
It was a lovely day that was as well.
Nobody had as much fun as we did that day. It was a hilarious fun. Brilliant. So much fun.
I bet I've got some video of it at home.
I've got a few videos. I've got a video with turbocharged, but you know why they don't like you to put cameras in the car?
Yeah.
We've not got any in-car footage of that,
Right.
and I wish I had.
Yeah.
The bloke who now owns it claims all the work is his own.
Really?
I've seen him posting on forums saying how he's turbocharged it and it's got a standalone ECU. And it's not. It's got the same ECU that me and Blondie fitted. It's in all the
Oh
photos.
yeah, made this big thing. It's this big fancy expensive build.
Well, that's what
He said you wouldn't get any change out of 20 grand to build another one. I think me and Blonde had 2 grand in it. From start to finish.
What you say to him, well, that's lovely, I'll budget one for 15. And then make some coin. Then you
I
can retire.
really wish I'd bloody video building that.
Yeah.
That would have made a fabulous YouTube project, that would.
I
Yeah.
remember when you had the manifold bits turned up, because you had a big flange laser cut, didn't you?
I had a flange laser cut by a company in Alfreton. Stainless exhaust manifold flange cut. A friend of mine, who is not a friend of mine, I worked with him.
He
Dead clever bloke.
he was good on the TIG, wasn't he?
Not the TIG, he did the what's it called? The 3D bloody...
Oh, 3D printed.
I know,
I've got a mate who does 3D printing.
the file.
Handy one day.
Computer aided design, the CAD file.
Oh,
I thought
right.
it was cardboard aided design.
Computer aided design. He did the CAD file, and we emailed it to the bloke in Alfreton. They came back with the price for it. Like 60 quid to have it cut. It was nothing, and they like supplied as well. And yeah,
Was that one for the turbo to mount on and the
that
flange for the
was
head?
turbo. That was turbo flange to manifold and manifold to head,
And you just had to tube it up and
and we tubed it up. Yeah,
zap
yeah.
it.
Got some photos of that somewhere. If I remember, I'll put a photo in the video. I don't even know if this thing's still recording. We might have been waffling on to ourselves for an hour.
I think that's probably a good place to wrap it up then, isn't it?
Let me just see if it is recording.
I'm not sitting here for another hour. My toes have gone numb.
It's still giving it some. 2 hours, 17 minutes.
Oh, well, there you go.
That's plenty.
That's as long as one of Derek's videos.
This will take about 3 days to upload. What show is this? Is going out New Year's Day. This will be 2026 when people see this.
Happy New Year.
What year is it now?
2025. It doesn't seem that. I've got on mini disc, me and you,
Have you got that?
D-Chain. It's a house party, 1999.
You kidding?
No, I still got them.
I need to get a copy of that.
I don't know.
I
I
bet
ain't
it's
getting it off.
do you know
Oh,
what?
I've got a mini disc player.
Have you?
I've got a portable mini disc player. Yeah. 1999. Let's hear it.
That was
So somebody
brilliant.
counted down to
down-
midnight and expected the motor to
That
start
was
spinning.
with that,
That was
2.5K
down at
sound
Usage,
system.
2,500 watt sound
There was
system. Yeah.
there was sweat in that front room. We got honestly these speakers. How big were they?
They were massive.
They were up to that. Were they up to that ceiling? Certainly up to that shelf there.
Crikey.
That wide. They filled the back of a tranny van. And there was literally
In the
we
3-bed house down.
one in the front room,
Tiny
one in the
room.
back
Run
room,
the old bill around.
and there was
Take it down a
literally
bit.
It's really.
How are you?
there was sweat coming
Come
off
round
the
twice,
ceiling.
they did.
You gave him a sausage roll and the can of
There was
candy.
sound. We know you're just having a bit of fun. But you can hear there's an amber game.
Oh crikey!
It's all about these little tiny speakers now, isn't it? And waveguards.
Those, yeah, they make some cracking speakers.
Well, they say they do. They're all until you want to turn them up.
I've got some Bose headphones that I use for listening to podcasts going to bed. Brilliant noise cancelling.
I got some Chinese ones.
You're quite an audiophile, aren't you? In fact, we're all audiophiles to a certain extent. Your speakers are
Monitor audios.
monitor audios. Mine are.
Yours are the gold, aren't they? Mine are the
No,
bronze.
mine is silver.
Oh, mine are the bronze.
Oh.
What is yours? Teak.
I have got about 9.
I
of them
have.
in the room, though.
A set of Mordant Short Mezzo 6s.
Very nice. Amplifiers. What you got?
I'm running a Yamaha for mine.
Is it a 2-stroke?
It doesn't sound like a 2-stroke when I fire it up.
What you got?
I've got a Teak AH500.
Very, very true bit of kit.
That's a little thing, but it's got some
Yeah.
beans.
Well,
And that runs, the telly goes through there, and my turntable.
yeah, mine's a 7.1.
I'm running Technics. Majority of it now is fibre optic.
Yeah.
Yeah, really happy with that. Very good.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's nearly 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You're going to go and play your trumpet, tuba. What are you playing?
Tuba.
Tuba? What are you playing?
It's organ.
My wife later.
You've been gobo.
Yeah.
And I'm going downtown. I'm taking the little one downtown. We're having a hot chocolate in moochers.
Oh.
And we're going to go to church and watch this fella do the Nutcracker Suite.
I'm going to go home because I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. I'm going to go home, have another. In fact, I'm going to have a vodka,
And go to
put my
bed.
feet up, put Mission Impossible on the telly.
That
and
sounds
go to
terrific.
sleep.
Absolutely brilliant.
I've never watched Mission Impossible.
I watched them ages ago. I'm
As
not-
I have. I've never watched Star Wars.
Here we go. Being it's Christmas time, what's your favourite Christmas film?
It's The Italian Job.
Die Hard.
Any James Bond film.
Oh, James Bond. Which James Bond?
Oh, I do like Daniel Craig.
Oh, I can't pick one in particular. Dr. No,
Was he James Bond?
Gold.
Oh, it's Dr. No, it's the first one, wasn't it?
Goldfinger.
Sean Connery. It's got to be Roger Moore for me.
Yeah, Roger Moore.
Roger Moore was brilliant in the Cannonball Run.
He
Yes.
was. And he
Yes.
turns up in the dark in his DB5 and he says, you haven't got your lights on. He says, why advertise? Off he goes. Cannonball.
Roger Moore.
Was it Cannonball that had Farrah Fawcett with the baps out?
Yes, he was. Yeah.
Yeah.
What? A couple
What
of
did-
cobs?
What did he call her?
Oh, yeah. She was a right piece back in the day, wasn't she? Good hairdo as well.
Speaking of car films, Smoking the Bandit.
Yes.
Every time it's on the telly, I have to watch it.
Great film.
I have to watch it. Stroker Ace. What was the one where he was the stuntman?
Hooper.
Hooper.
Oh, I love Hooper.
What a film that was! Hooper, brilliant
Yeah.
film. That's the first film I watched, start to end.
Hooper, wow.
Being a bit, as I am, ADHD, I can't sit down and watch anything for too long. I get bored. But that is the first thing I watch, start to finish.
I tell you, another good one to watch all the way through. You can't. So, Dirty Harry.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I've never seen it.
Oh, Clint Eastwood at his finest.
I don't really watch many films because I can't be arsed to sit and watch them. I get bored halfway through.
Films aren't as good as they used to be. Nah, they're not made
Some
the
of
same.
these films are 3 hours.
Yeah, they're rubbish.
Yeah. You got to go for a bob halfway through.
Sisu.
Some.
One of the best films I've seen over the past few years, Sisu, and it's a World War II film. If you like Tarantino, you'll love it.
I couldn't eat a whole
90 minutes, and they've just bought a second one out, and I'm not going to elaborate too much. Go and check it out.
I'll tell you, the plank.
Oh, the plank.
Rhubarb.
40 minutes and you're done.
Yeah.
Now we're talking, yeah. That's about my cup of tea, the plank.
A grand day out.
Oh, yes, me and Erin watched Wallace and Gromit.
First
Love
people
it.
that went to the moon, Wallace and Gromit.
Oh, Shaun the Sheep.
Boxing
honestly.
Day 1984. It's made of cheese.
Anything with Shaun the Sheep in it.
Wentley
Hysterical.
Gromit.
Listen, we've got to go.
Yeah.
We've not found Frankie McDonald. I'll see if I can find a video.
We'll
at the
find
end.
him.
Do with that.
I've got loads to do now. This is easy for you. You're going to bugger off.
Yeah, I'm going
I'm
out.
going to try and
I
get
was
all
got
these
to go and play
photos.
Zobo.
I found a picture of a bus
Zorba
for you.
the Greek. Yes, I have a photo of your brush.
My brush.
Your bush. Are we going to go?
I'm going to go.
There we go.
Happy New Year, one and all. Thank you for all your support. As we sat here now, I'm on 257 subscribers.
It's more than that.
Is it?
Yeah, it was more than that. I thought it was 900.
72 or something, isn't it?
When did you check that out?
Well, we stood before we did this, about 3 hours ago,
Sure.
before we started doing
Let me see
this.
if I can find you. I've got any reading. What's a dog? Oh, go away. I don't
I've got loads to
understand.
do. I've got
modern
4 cans of
technology.
rail on, but
It's telling me to.
stocious.
It's telling me to check my fitness ring. He thought
Well-
it would know me by now.
Listen, bollocks to it. What we say? 970.
Somewhere around that, yeah.
Yeah.
30 to go.
Search.
We'll have 1,000 by the time this video comes out. won't
You
we?
probably have 200 by the time this video comes out with us three waffling.
Oh, there's a DJ knick-knack. I found the wrong channel here. Hang on. The knick-knack.
It'll be 2007 by the time. 27 by the time.
You got it?
Yeah, how's it tell me how many views you've got?
You have to go to the main page.
How do we do that?
Don't know.
I've become a technophobe since uni, you know.
I can do it on my phone, but my phone's recording the video, so I
Oh,
can't.
visit channel.
Yeses!
976 subscribers.
Oh, it's going up.
976.
976.
Come on, we can do that last 24.
24 to go.
And then we can go to the pub.
Yeah.
I'm going to the pub. Right, Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year.
Let's see what 2026 brings for the old Austin.
More welding.
You'll love it, and a lot more welding.
I'll hurry up with that so I can do some painting on it.
I'll probably have a little break now, so I'll probably see you halfway through January where we're going to get back to welding this old yoke up. And until then, have a fabulous time. I hope you're having a fabulous new year. You want to add anything?
Yeah. Just lovely to see you all.
I'm refraining from telling a Christmas joke.
Good. See you later, alligator.
Ciao!
Have fun in the sun. Goodbye.